Well, Merry Christmas, Adam.
Oh!
Another wasted year of asphyxiation
versus Martin Kirby.
An empty plan, a slick deception.
You win, you can take my job. If you lose, you'll be fired from WCPW.
It's gonna break you down.
You should probably read a contract before you sign it. It's an article. It's a real one.
Hardy is signing the contract. Hardy just signed the contract.
You still be the one that people looked up to. And now your hands are tied. There's nothing left for you. Another bad idea, another wasted year of asphyxiation.
We are not losing this. It may get another qualification match.
Oh no! Unsaveable! Kirby! Come on! The cover! Come on! The cover! Oh my God! Kirby is the general manager!
So don't you cry to me. You never had a chance. Cause you wait for Christmas time.
Insane this is. Super kick by Ospreay. Kirby still on his feet. Ospreay. Backside by Kirby. He got it. Yes! They get it.
But this may be his night. There's a reason these people love him. Good news, everyone. He might hit it. Oh no, hey with him.
Your match. Render these men utterly forever! And unsaveable! Unsaveable! It's Kirby! Come on! The cover! Come on! The cover! Oh my God! Kirby is the general manager!
And now, WCPW presents KirbyMania.
Cody Rhodes defends the internet title against Zack Sabre Jr. Plus we'll hear from WCPW champion Drew Galloway about his opponent for Lights Out, Bully Ray. WCPW is live in Liverpool Olympia.
Whoa, Dave Bradshaw, hold on. You say it's live in Liverpool, but there's a name to this show, a special name. Say it, Dave. Come on, say it.
KirbyMania.
No. Say it like you normally say it. Shout it. What's it called?
KirbyMania.
No. To get him in the mood, I have got a very special present for you because you obviously didn't get the memo. It's your very own purple pink handkerchief. It's not purple. It's...
Away from me.
Hold on.
I'm not wearing that.
There you go. Put that on.
Goodness.
Hey, it's not from me. That's from our new GM. Serious? And his name, Dave Bradshaw, is Martin Kirby. Yeah.
Well, it looks like...
Argue with this man.
Looks like we are starting things out with our esteemed general manager. Here comes Martin Kirby.
Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me the utmost pleasure in this time to introduce you to the brand new general manager of WhatCulture Pro Wrestling, Mr. Martin Kirby!
Dave, I have dreamt of this day, and I never thought it would happen, but it has. Martin Kirby has painted WCPW pink. I mean, look at the Liverpool Olympia. It's a sea of pink. That's amazing.
I just don't understand. What is going on with the world? Why? What? Oh, for goodness. Stevie, not you two.
Why ain't you got your shirt on?
Welcome, Liverpool! Welcome, the world! This is WCPW, and this is KirbyMania!
KirbyMania, baby.
Oh, stop it.
Hold on.
Oh, hang on. This might stop it.
Oh! Dave!
Oh, here comes. This is Bully Ray. Bully Ray!
Hold on.
No way.
This is what... Oh, God, he's here.
Well, as our friend Jim Ross would say, business has just picked up, and it's picked up early here in WCPW in 2017.
He's my friend, he's not yours.
Okay, fine, whatever. I met him. Anyway, Bully Ray is going to come out here, I think, to confront Martin Kirby. Of course, Bully was involved in that match in which Kirby won the general managership, you can call it that, from Adam Pacitti. So there's unfinished business between Bully Ray and Kirby.
Dave, I have never seen a man popping a pink balloon look so menacing. When he squeezed that, he was looking directly at Martin Kirby's head. Oh, it's like Game of Thrones when the guy made the cranium explode in his hands.
Well, never mind the balloon. I'm more worried about the chain around his shoulders. But anyway, Bully's going to speak, I think.
It was cold in this building before. Now it's freezing. Oh.
Do you know who I am? I'm Bully Ray. And I don't take orders from no little man wearing a pink suit. Just because you got rid of Pacitti don't mean you got rid of me. I'm standing in front of you, and there ain't a damn thing that you could do about it, or any of these losers in Manchester here could do about it.
Oh, God, he just called Liverpool Manchester. Oh. Could start a riot.
Yeah, big mistake, Bully.
This ain't KirbyMania anymore. This is BullyMania.
Well, that's not very popular here.
I want my championship match, and I want it here tonight, and you're gonna give it to me, because if you don't, I'm gonna take the microphone, I'm gonna smash you in the mouth, and I'm gonna send you home like the pathetic little man you are.
Can't talk to our GM like that. I mean, Bully Ray can, but... Oh.
This is tense here between Bully Ray and Kirby, but now we're going to add a third element to this. Drew Galloway, the WCPW champion, and the man who is going to face Bully Ray on Lights Out, our WhatCulture Extra special next week. There he is. He won that championship belt in a steel cage on November the 30th in Nottingham against Joe Hendry and Joseph Connors. And what better ambassador could we have as our champion than Drew Galloway? But that title reign now, it could be cut short just next week.
Mate, you never know what's going to happen at WCPW. WhatCulture Pro Wrestling never ceases to amaze me. And KirbyMania is no different. What a way to kick things off, my God.
Drew Galloway and Bully Ray clearly about to be in the same ring a week earlier than planned.
Look at this.
Well, if things were tense between Kirby and Bully, look at it now.
God, Drew Galloway's not scared. He's probably the only man.
Look who it is. Drew Galloway. You know, I think this is the first time time that me and you have ever been in a ring together. I've heard a lot about you, Drew. Your name gets around. Sit down and shut up, moron, before I kick your ass. And one of the things that I always hear about you is that Drew Galloway is a legitimate tough guy. They seem to agree with me, but I don't know how tough you could possibly be because you're from the UK.
Well, that's fighting talk.
Well, Galloway's not going to back down against any bully. Not even Bully Ray.
Not even a 300-pound one. This guy's like a brick wall with a beanie.
You want to know how tough I am, Bully? I am as equally tough as everybody in this building because we are putting up with your overbearing, obnoxious voice. Now, I know you don't follow anything outside of Bully World. If it's not to do with you, you don't care. But I'll tell you, I'll give you an example. I don't like to toot my own horn. But a few months ago, I was dropped to my neck. I broke 2 vertebrae. I was told it might take a while till I get back. And 2.5 months later, I became the damn WCPW champion, mate.
All right. Okay, I get it. I get it. You're a tough guy. I get it. But aren't you supposed to be back in the United States answering to your new bosses in TNA tonight?
Oh. That's below the belt.
Alright, we're gonna go there. It's gonna get real. It's gonna get real. I'll tell you what, Drew Galloway, everything I say is real. I'll be the last honest guy in professional wrestling. When I won this title, I stood in the ring and I said I won't be like every other part-time champion that shows up in the UK. When I'm the champion, I represent the company. When I say I'm going to be there, I will be there. And I said I'll be here tonight. And no matter what show's going on, I'm bloody here.
It's true.
Galloway is fired up.
All right. I get it, Drew. You're a tough guy. You promised the people that you would be here and that you're here. You're a former TNA World Heavyweight Champion. But aren't you also the guy that couldn't hack it in the WWE?
Oh, no, he didn't.
That is skating on thin ice, Bully Ray. Goodness me. Oh, wow. It looks like Galloway is done talking. Galloway is done talking. I'm saying Kirby, as our general manager, has got to try and split this up, I guess. But how do you separate these two?
Oh, Kirby's taking his pink jacket off, Dave.
Oh, Galloway's even pushing him away.
Stop! Stop right now! You pack it in! You pack it in! You are not doing this now! I'm in charge! You listen to me! You listen to me!
That's it.
This isn't Drew Mania! This isn't Bully Mania! This is Kirby Mania!
The Swords of Essex! The Swords of Essex are here! What are they doing here?
Oh,
The Swords of Essex assaulting Galloway, and Bully Ray has struck our general manager.
well, Adam Pacitti might not be the GM, but it looks like the Pacitti Club is still alive in spirit. And unfortunately, that spirit is wielding a chain.
Bully Ray is... Oh, here comes Slater! Slater and Moss, the tag team champions! Slater and Moss going to clear the ring of the Swords and of Bully Ray. Goodness me, that was a unexpected assault from the Swords of Essex, but thank goodness Moss and Slater were here.
Well, he's got a chair. He made tables, ladders, and chairs famous in pro wrestling.
Bully Ray! Swords of Essex! You want a match, do you? You guys want a match? Well, how about you face these three
right here tonight. 6-man tag.
Oh! Well, that's a good decision. That I
And
can
we'll
get
see who
behind.
the tough guys are.
This is Bully Mania. It ain't Kirby Mania. And screw every single one of you.
Well, I think that was a yes.
Dave, we got ourselves a 6-man tag.
So Bully Ray and the Swords of Essex.
Oh, he's killing balloons.
Oh, yeah, real tough guys.
Oh, look.
Popping
Scotty Wainwright's
balloons.
eating balloons.
He's not the sharpest tool in the drawer as a Wainwright, is he? But anyway, Bully Ray and the Swords of Essex are going to go against kind of a dream team, if you think about it. The world champion and the tag team champions.
I spent ages blowing those balloons up.
I bet you did.
Oh, it's stressful being the GM, Dave. I'm telling you, it never stops for mine, Kirby.
So Slater and Moss teaming with Galloway to take on Bully Ray and the Swords of Essex in 6-man tag team action. That's coming up later on here on, do I have to call it this? KirbyMania.
Come on. You've got your shirt on. You've got your pink shirt on. Oh, but it looks as ludicrous as I was hoping it would. You are.
What is wrong with you?
Mine Kirby is the best GM that anyone could hope for, including myself. But he may have just made a riot here at the Liverpool Olympia with that 6-man tag.
Well, it's a decision that I agree with. That's the first decision he's ever made that I agree with. Why am I wearing this stupid t-shirt?
You look like a total moron.
Well, anyway. Well, Kirby has already made his mark. That 6-man tag coming up, plus Cody Rhodes and Zack Sabre Jr. for the Internet Championship. All that coming up later on.
Dave, get your arms up in the air because the local hero is in the house.
Ladies and gentlemen, the opening contest of KirbyMania. It is the singles bout set for 1 fall. Coming to the ring at this time from Edinburgh, Scotland, and winning tonight at 228 pounds, the local hero, Joe Hendry!
Well, Joe Hendry not exactly full of smiles here to start the new year after losing what he had as a golden opportunity in that steel cage match to win the world title. He has been frustrated time and again in the second half of 2016. Can Hendry have a better 2017?
Before we get started tonight, there's something that the local hero Joe Hendry needs to say. If you know Joe Hendry, you know that Joe Hendry is passionate about this business. Joe Hendry is passionate about entertaining you all each and every single time that I come out. You all know that. And this, KirbyMania, this is a lot of fun. You guys having fun?
I am, I love it.
I'm glad, but there is some unfinished business for me tonight because I still haven't got what I need to finish this. I need to know if I can be the man here. I haven't had my one-on-one opportunity at the WCPW Championship against Drew Galloway.
Hendry looks like he's about to boil over here.
And if I have to work my way up, that's what I'm going to do now. Bring my opponent out!
Well, so Hendry absolutely not in a good mood, and that's got to be bad news for his opponent here at KirbyMania. And here comes his opponent. One of the proteges of James R. Kennedy. We are about to see Drake. This is a bad night, I would say, Alex, for Drake.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, accompanied by James R. Kennedy. He hails from Newcastle upon Tyne and weighs in tonight at 205 pounds. This is Drake.
And you can tell that this is serious because James R. Kennedy has come dressed for the occasion. Look at that Joe Hendry coloured gold jacket. He's just a fashion icon. He's a fashion sultan. He's not even an icon. Like the next level up.
Looks a little cheaper than Hendry's.
My mum had a set of curtains like that. Never looked as good as when James R. Kennedy wore it though. I tell you, you can feel the frustration for Joe Hendry. I mean, I've not always been the biggest supporter of Joe Hendry. I remember when he tried to commentate with us and he just got annoyed for no reason. But the fact is that Hendry, after that epic cage match and that incredible three-way rematch that we saw unloaded, Hendry now, as we saw at the beginning of the show, is almost down the bottom of the queue, because when you got people like Bully Ray come in for a shot at the WCPW title, Joe Hendry feels like he has to prove himself all over again.
Well, I think that's the point. I think Hendry feels like he shouldn't have to do that. You know, the new #1 contender was picked out of a hat.
Of course, it's the point. It's exactly what I was
Kirby.
saying. I just said that.
You said the opposite.
I didn't say that. I was saying you can see why he's frustrated.
All right, well, we agree on that at least. Hendry frustrated that he doesn't automatically get a title shot, given
I just said that
the
as well.
circumstances in which he was unsuccessful in that steel cage.
It's like commentating with a parrot wearing a pink shirt.
Stop taking credit for all my points.
The only points you got are those two poking out your chest. It's freezing in the Liverpool Olympia. Have I mentioned that?
Why are you looking at my chest?
Nearly took my eye out one of those.
Hendry, big drop kick there by Drake. Hendry, of course, wants a WCPW title shot in the worst possible way, and the victory here against Drake would certainly help him to get back to winning ways and start climbing those rankings again.
He doesn't just want one when he can get one. He wants one as soon as lights out, Dave. Exclusively on WhatCulture Extra.
Well, that may be difficult. Of course, it's Galloway and Bully Ray is the scheduled title match for Lights Out next week on WhatCulture Extra.
I'll tell you what else I think's frustrated Hendry is because that war with Joseph Connors, his former tag team partner, look at that by Drake, big kick, his former tag team partner, he never really felt that he had a chance to draw the line. And, you know, Joe Connors is no longer part of WCPW. He's part of that, how do I word it, Dave? That movement away from some of our members of the roster here. So Connors is gone, and Hendry feels like he never had a chance to finish that. And look at the strength of Hendry.
He might be about to finish this. Hendry going for the freak of nature, that fall-away slam. And he gets it.
Hold on.
Hang on a minute.
Hold on.
Someone coming in from the crowd.
Who is that? Who is that?
Oh my God!
No way!
Well, speak of the devil.
What's it? Why is Connor? What's he doing here?
Joseph Connors doesn't even work here anymore. What is this?
Dave, how deep is the hatred Joe Connors has for Joe Hendry that he'd risk everything? Oh my God!
Well, why is Connors here? Connors is under contract somewhere else.
He's just signed the biggest contract of his life, Dave, and he's willing to risk it to get even with Joe Hendry. My God.
Everybody is talking about Joseph Connors' future. Where I can go, where I can be. But it looks like, Joe Hendry, you don't have to worry about that right now, because you don't have a future to worry about.
Oh, he's insane. Connors is completely insane.
Tonight, me versus you.
What?
No holds barred.
That's huge.
And I don't need any weapons to do the talking, because I'm going to break your face with my fists.
Well, that is a huge announcement from Joseph Connors, assuming that Hendry's going to accept that, and you've got to think he will.
And assuming that our new GM, Martin Kirby, sanctions it. Mr. Martin Kirby, to you.
That is incredible. So no holds barred between Kirby and Connors coming up later on here on KirbyMania. I can't believe Connors is even here. That's wild. Kirby and Connors coming up.
Here we go, man. Here we go. This is it. Orlando, baby. Here he is. His man, there's Drake. There we go. There's Primate. I mean, that wasn't a good thing for him, but Orlando. Here we go. Where are we? We're the original tag team. WhatCulture, yeah.
We're definitely going to Orlando, right?
You got the tickets, yeah?
I haven't had it.
Well, you know he's not going to give them me after I've had a few drinks and round women. You know what I get like.
I do know what you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I haven't had any tickets. Yeah.
We're definitely going.
Yeah, we're going.
We need to speak to Kennedy now.
Right now.
Make sure that's happening. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, man. We're going.
Tell you what, these sports matches get you right fired up for a match.
Man, I told you. Anyway, look, you need to focus. You have the villain, Marty Skrull, tonight. It's your time to shine. Your time. And, as a gesture, a goodwill gesture from Prince Amin, I have a new set of gear for you. How about these? Now you need to go out there and own it. Own it. Do it.
Oh, Dave, I can't believe that this tag team isn't going to Orlando, but now it looks like Prospect ain't going. I'm going to start a new hashtag.
Well, yeah, worked so well with Doug Williams, didn't
I still dig Doug.
Anyway, that big main event coming up. We've still got, of course, Cody Rhodes as well, going to defend the Internet Championship against Zack Sabre Jr. That's coming up, and so much more here on KirbyMania.
But now, Dave, you know what this is? A man who is the Ring of Honor TV champion. But this isn't TV, this is YouTube, and this is KirbyMania. It's Marty Skrull Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, it is a singles bout set for one fall. Going to the ring at this time from Cambridge, winning tonight at 180 pounds. This is the villain, Marty Skrull.
Quite simply, one of the finest wrestlers on the independent scene anywhere in the world. Marty Skrull is an enormous challenge for Gabriel Kidd here tonight in Liverpool. Of course, Kidd yet to get a victory here in WCPW. Got to wonder whether he's going to somehow pull it out against Skrull, but that is going to be extremely difficult.
Dave, there was a time when the British Bulldog was the greatest export we had from British wrestling. Then you had people like William Regal, but at that point there was one every 5 years, maybe one every 10 years. And now it's at a point where Marty Skrull can be called one of the greatest exports in British wrestling because there is an influx of British talent all across the global wrestling stage, and that man in the ring right there is one of the people spearheading that charge. Not just one of the best in the UK, Dave, but in many people's opinion, the best in the UK right now. There's no way Gabriel Kidd is walking out of the Liverpool Olympia with a win against him, I'll tell you that.
In a way, that's the sort of thing that fuels Gabriel Kidd. That's you can't do it kind of attitude that so many people have.
What, losing?
He is the undisputed underdog of WCPW, but can he snap that losing streak by beating Skrull and getting the biggest win of his career?
Dave, I'm all about giving the young guys a chance. I'm all about the new generation of plucky young underdogs, but there's a big difference between having heart and determination and thinking that'll fuel a victory. It didn't work against Doug Williams, and it's not going to work against the Ring of Honor TV champion, Marty Skrull.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponents coming to the ring with Prince Amin. Ladies and gentlemen, from Nottingham, winning tonight at 195 pounds, Gabriel Kidd!
Well, Gabriel Kidd, as we said, on a losing streak, but he's done so well against so many much more experienced opponents, including Johnny Mundo, notably, and Doug Williams. Both of them he came close to beating, as well as Joseph Connors, who we've just shockingly seen come out here.
Dave, the thing is, Gabriel Kidd, you know, he's had an incredible run of matches, particularly that match in his hometown of Nottingham against Johnny Mundo. I mean, what an incredible performance. But the fact is that when you get into a streak, as you call it, or as I call it, a rut, it puts more and more pressure on your shoulders. It makes the concept of victory seem further and further away. And that's why when you're in there with somebody like Marty Skrull, who will stop at nothing to secure victory, that's why I'm telling you, I'll put money, in fact, I have put money on the fact that Skrull's walking out the winner.
You put money?
I thought I'd put my money where my mouth was, and there was cash to be made, so I went to the bookies. I mean, well, you know, they weren't I mean, they're not official bookies, but...
Are we allowed to gamble on... Never mind. Skirl got that face lock on Kid, but Kid is...
it's not gambling.
What?
It's speculative investment. That's what I call it.
You are...
What were you saying? Sorry.
Something else. Well, I was calling the match, but... Skirl is twisting out, and he's got... Wow, what a takedown. Headlock takedown by Skirl. Incredible skills by the villain, but interestingly, Gabriel Kidd more than held his own in that opening exchange.
Despite what I've said, every time I see Gabriel Kidd, he impresses me, Dave. He gets better and better. He is, in fact, one of the fastest learners in British wrestling today, and that is saying something. But, you know, there's a difference. You don't go from taking your driving licence and your theory test to driving Formula One. And that's the comparison I'll make for this match.
In a way, doesn't that mean that there isn't any pressure on Kidd? Because Kidd's not expected to win this. He hasn't been expected to win against any of the opponents he's faced so far.
Every time you get in the squared circle, you're expected to win, Dave. Make no mistake. Whoa, look at that.
Well, that might help him. Big slap as Kidd shows he's not going to be pushed around by the much more experienced opponent. Marty Skirl from Cambridge, as you said, among other things, is the Ring of Honor television champion. Winner of the Battle of Los Angeles over in PWG.
In fact, last time Skirl was in this building, it was for Ring of Honor. They were here in the UK, and he was one of the UK representatives alongside Will Ospreay. This guy is tearing up the worldwide wrestling scene right now. Oh, God, talking about tearing up, that will tear up Gabriel Kidd's shoulder.
Well, Skirl is on the apron, and Skirl with a kick to the side of the head. Did you see how Kidd's neck snapped to the side?
Talk about seeing Gabriel Kidd will be seeing double after that.
Marty Skirl is taking some time to taunt here to this capacity crowd in Liverpool. And hang on now, what's this from Skirl? Skirl, I think he's going to try and send Kidd into the crowd, is he?
Oh, this don't look good for Kidd.
In the end, he sends him back in, and
what a villain.
He's certainly having some fun and games here with our fans in Liverpool with Marty Skirl. If you're Gabriel Kidd, Alex, what is the strategy? How do you try and find a way to get a foothold in this match?
Well, that's a big question. Look, I'm a commentator, I'm not a coach, but I mean, if I was Gabriel Kidd, I'd look for one weakness of Marty Skirl, and that is that cockiness. You know, Marty Skirl can't shed that ego. He wears it like a badge of arms. So if you're Gabriel Kidd, you look for an opportunity where Marty Skirl's doing something like that, and you use it to your advantage. That's what I'd do.
All right, good, thank you. An intelligent answer.
What do you expect?
A first time for everything. Backbreaker by Skirl. And Skirl will go for the cover. He's got the side press. He gets two and only two. Senior referee Steve Linsky officiating this one.
Most experienced referee in the UK today, Steve Linsky.
Marty Skirl with forearms to the face of Kidd. Oh, goodness me, listen to those chops. And, oh, he's got the eyes. Skirl with a thumb in the eye of Gabriel Kidd.
And this is the point in a match, Dave, where Marty Skirl will test the referee. He'll see how far he can get away. You know, all different wrestling companies allow their referees to let things go further and further away from the rules. And this is where Marty Skirl is testing to see just how far he can push those.
Skirl is looking like he's getting some abuse here from our crowd in Liverpool. It's a good point, you know, given that Skirl is prepared to use his underhanded tactics. Maybe it would have helped Kidd to have a mean out here with him.
Oh, vault over the top rope by Marty Skirl. He's going for that kick again, and Gabriel Kidd. Oh, wow.
Well, yeah, Skirl landed face first on the side of the ring apron.
He tried to land full body weight on that apron to break his fall. Unfortunately, he landed half his face on the apron and then fell further and landed the other half on the concrete floor.
So Skirl is going to...
It's actually wooden, but, you know, it's an old building.
Skirl is going to try and drag his way back in. It looks like Kidd is the one of the two who has more energy at this point.
It's the energy and vibrance of youth. I had that once. It was wonderful.
He's got a little less vibrance now. Be a bit less annoying. There's an uppercut from Kidd into the jaw of Skirl.
It's all that Red Bull I drink, Dave. I should have him as a personal sponsor. I've had 7 already. It's only the second match.
You might need a sponsor if you lose your bet on it. How much did you bet?
It's money and fair words, as my grandmother would say. But it's actually more money than fair words.
Slap from Kid. Skirl's missed the strikes a couple of times. These elbows into the temple by Kid, and then to the corner, but Kid comes out. There's that explosive power from this young man, just 19 years of age, is Gabriel Kid. Kid with a boot into the side of the face of Skirl. Will that be a turning point? Kid is once again more than holding his own.
Wow.
Against a top opponent. This could do it. Oh, he was half a second away.
It was like a variation of a belly to back suplex there, but he just carried on throwing him over. Kid is really, you know, if you look at WCPW, the growth of this company in some ways mirrors the growth of the wrestling skill of Gabriel Kid. I mean, this guy just gets better and better.
I don't know what Kid is trying for there, but Skirl fights his way out. Got him into a pin there. Both shoulders are down, but only for 2.
Oh, Marty Skirl just evil, angled that into the throat as well as the chest there.
Skirl now has Kid up on his shoulders. Kid will reverse.
Oh, Kid! Kamikaze crash. Shades of Kendo Nakasaki, British wrestling legend, and a second rope moonsault.
This could do it. This really could do it. The leg is hurt. And he was, whoa, how close was that? How close? Gabriel Kid's got to start wondering, what is it going to take for him to pick up his first win?
And this crowd are feeling it. They're feeling that there's a chance Gabriel Kid may just win his first ever match here. But let me tell you, Dave, as a man who stands to make a little bit of cash out of this, it ain't going to happen. I'm confident. Although a little bit of something came out when he got that 2.5 count. But
that's oversharing. Kid is ascending to the top, but he took too long, and Skirl will cut him off.
Good. I mean, I'm impartial.
When have you ever been impartial about anything? Well, Skirl could end this here because he's got Kid in a very precarious spot. Perched on the top turnbuckle, going for a superplex, and he lands it!
Gosh.
Marty Skirl.
Oh no, Kid's going!
Kid goes! Oh, Kid somehow. How did Kid counter that?
Oh, God. That was close. I saw my money.
What?
Sorry.
Well, anyway, Skirl has found a way to short circuit that momentum that Kid had built up, but Kid for a minute after that superplex somehow found a way to get Skirl's shoulders to the mat.
Was a good film, that.
What?
Short circuit.
Before my time. Skirl is repeating those chops across the chest of Kid.
Oh, look, in the throat again by Marty Skirl. He's just vicious as the villain. It's just anger, Gabriel Kid.
Yeah, Kid has again found some more energy. Just boundless, that energy from this youngster. And Skirl, maybe he's going to go for that. What's he going for? He goes to the rope. Oh! And Kid drops him.
Oh,
Kid
God.
drops him on the back of his neck.
Oh, no.
Kid! This could do it! This has got to do it!
Dave.
Surely! He's got both legs! He's got it! He's got it! No, he doesn't! No, he doesn't!
My God. It's like 2 9/10. But as Gorilla Monsoon used to always say, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
If you're Gabriel Kid at this point, you've got to be wondering what else you can throw at Marty Skirl to try and beat him here. Got the upper hand, Kid, but got to find a way to make the most of it.
But Skirl back up, hits the ropes and straight into that clothesline there by Gabriel Kid.
Elbow from Skirl. And, Skirl. DDT from Kid.
Oh no, he's on his head, Dave.
Is the cover now? Was that? No. Referee says 2.
He must have a vertebrae made of rubber. He landed straight on his head, did Skirl, and he still kicked out. Oh, I need to give him a cut on winnings.
Kid is once again trying to find a way, but Skirl, no, not this. Oh my God! Oh, people around the world watching this on YouTube wincing. And Skirl picks up Kid.
Wow, strength for Skirl there! Talk about the power in powerbomb!
Oh, a kick to the side of the head. Will that do? Oh my goodness! How on earth? How on earth did Gabriel Kid get out of that?
This kid doesn't know the meaning of the word quit. He keeps seeming to lose. That's a mathematical equation I can't even work out.
Oh, hang on, Skull is going to go for the cross-face chicken wing, I think.
The most famous one since Bob Backlund. And that's saying something. I can't think of another one, but...
Oh, Skull. Has he got him? Yes, he has. He's got him, he's got him, he's got him.
Centre of the ring.
Hang on. And shoulders are down, shoulders are down. If referee had got there a little faster, Kid could have had the win there.
Oh, slap in the face.
Kid again with Skull on his shoulders. And Kid will go to the top. Kid, second rope moonsault, lands on his feet. Skull wasn't there. Skull goes behind.
Oh, he's got him.
Again, chicken wing.
Oh, he's got him. Come on.
Chicken wing again. Chicken wing again. Kid is nowhere near the ropes. Kid is nowhere near the ropes.
But he's fighting it, Dave.
Look at Skull cinching that in, and Kid has to tap. Kid has to tap.
Oh, the Milky Bars are on me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match is a result of a submission. The villain, Marty Skull!
Well, congratulations to Marty Skull, but what an effort. What an effort from Gabriel Kidd. It cannot be long. It surely cannot be long now until Gabriel Kidd picks up his first win.
I told you, pressure, my friend. That's how you create a diamond from a lump of coal. And I know you hope that diamond will be a win by Gabriel Kidd, but it takes a lot of pressure for a long time. And I don't know whether or not Gabriel Kidd is going to be able to handle losing like this, constantly seen around the world.
Well, Marty Skull, as always, antagonising the crowd. And Skull is going to pick up the win here.
And Dave, we've still got so much more to come. You know what I'm looking forward to? Zack Sabre Jr. against Cody Rhodes. It's going to be huge.
Also, of course, that no-holds-barred match. Joseph Connors against Joe Hendry. All that still to...
I know.
You know what? I know. Everyone that was watching knows it. You had him beat.
Like, seriously, what is Connors doing sticking his nose in?
God. You were right with what you said earlier on. All these Joes kicking around.
Yeah, too many Joes. Get a bit firmer, Oh, that's a spot. Go on. Oh, that's a spot.
Guys! Excellent.
Here's the man. Look, we just need... we know the answer, but Orlando, we're going, right? We're all going as a group. I just wanted to know, just get a few details sorted out so we know what we're doing.
He's on the advert. We're not on the advert. We're just discussing things.
What's that face?
Well, the group's going.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, cool. So we're going to Orlando, right?
The group's going.
Yeah.
But not you guys.
Why?
Well, you see, I was going to tell you, but then Drake asked me to give him a massage. He's just had a match, you know, and
it was very difficult. I was going to have him.
Oh yeah, great match, man. Yeah.
And you know, you guys not been so busy with Primate. He's been running around. He's been causing devastation.
The original tag team of WCPW, the guy that was in the first match.
First man out of WhatCulture Pro Wrestling.
WCP, and we're not going.
Guys, I'll tell you what. I will make this up to you. I promise you, I will do something for both you, Archer, and you, Gracie, that will turn those frowns upside down. And I ain't talking about a massage, even though you can vouch that did indeed turn your frown upside down.
He's very good.
Yes,
he's very good.
I have taken classes, but I will do something for you. I promise you, it will make you smile. I promise you. Have faith in me. Don't give up yet. Sometimes a prospect goes on to become a legend.
Yeah.
That time is coming.
That's
very, very soon. There'll be loads of trips to America. There may even be trips to Mars. Okay, maybe not Mars, but there might be trips elsewhere other than America.
Mars. I'd like to go to Mars, yeah.
So guys, leave it with me, and I promise you, I will look you in the eye and promise you, I will make this right. I will make it right.
We trust you.
I'll make it right. Gracie?
You're a sick man.
What do you mean?
Seek help.
You were enjoying that massage way too much when you came in. That sick man.
Alright. Unbelievable. Anyway, can you just get right underneath my right blade?
Oh, well, you see, that's not my speciality. You see, I'm more on over the top kind of guy.
Okay,
Speaking of over the top, think about what you're going to do in Orlando, huh?
Yeah.
You're the one going.
My ticket's definitely sorted, isn't it? Yeah.
Drake, think about it. You're the man that took out He was then the Ring of Honor champion, Jay Lethal. And
Didn't
you...
see that coming, did he?
No, he didn't. You took him out.
Good and proper.
So how? How about instead of a massage, a hug?
Go on. Is this Velour?
It is, yes. I'm wearing underwear to match.
Incredible stuff there from Joe Hendry, and we're going to see that hardcore match between Joseph Connors and Joe Hendry a little later on.
It's a match we never thought we'd see, Dave Bradshaw, and it's going to happen right here at KirbyMania, and that shirt still looks ridiculous.
Well, you shouldn't have given it to me. Also, that six-man tag coming up that we got set up a little earlier on. Bully Ray and the Swords of Essex going to take on Drew Galloway, Johnny Moss, and Liam Slater.
Talking of the Swords of Essex, Dave.
We've already seen them once, and we're going to see them later. Why are we... They're not supposed to be out here. This is ridiculous.
What they do... Oh! It's B. Priestley!
Well, B. Priestley holding aloft that WCPW women's title, which is, by the way, is not hers. Nixon Newell, still our champion. Priestley stole that belt. Now what's going on?
They're coming over here, Dave.
Goodness sake.
What's... Okay, what it?
Well, it looks like B. Priestley and the Swords of Essex are going to come and join us here.
I'm not worried, Dave, because I always say nice stuff about these people on commentary. Yeah.
Well, Scotty Wainwright.
He's got a chair. Hit Dave Bradshaw! Hit Dave Bradshaw!
Stop encouraging them.
Dave Bradshaw! The champ is here! The champ is here!
Not the champion!
Possession, my friend, is 9/10 of the law, and while B. Priestley has that belt, she's a WCPW Women's Champion!
Well, fortunately, we don't have a headset for her.
Be nice, Dave, or she's going to belt you with that belt. Women's action on KirbyMania, Dave. I'm excited.
Distracted by B. Priestley.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, it is a women's match set for one fall. Coming to the ring at this time from Manchester, this is stunning Lana Austin!
Lana Austin, who we've seen here in WCPW already on one occasion, a losing effort to B. Priestley, who is sitting here bad-mouthing Austin. Okay, we understand what your opinion is of her.
Hey, a bit more respect to the champ, Dave. She's making an official declaration as the new head of the women's division. Because WCPW, Dave, there's many reasons to be impressed by this company, but the women's division is very high on the top of that list, and we have a new champ, Dave, as far as I'm concerned. Where's Nixon Newell? Where is Nixon Newell? Come on, answer that question.
By stealing the belt doesn't make you the champion.
9/10 of the law. I already told you.
So anyway, Priestley and the Swords of Essex apparently going to get
ladies and gentlemen, introducing her opponents from San Juan, Puerto Rico. This is Ivelisse.
Ivelisse, one of the top stars of women's wrestling worldwide, of course, big star in Lucha Underground, among other places. And this is going to be, I would say, a very competitive match between Ivelisse and Lana Austin. Priestley here obviously scouting her rivals in the women's division. I was going to say contenders, but she's not actually the champion.
I This close to the Swords of Essex, I would watch my mouth if I was you, Dave. Paul Robinson will bite your ear off.
Well, Robinson and Priestley are conferring ominously.
Probably saying which one they're going to kick in first.
So here we go. Ivelisse and Austin.
She's ripped her tights. Has anyone mentioned that?
It's supposed to look like that.
It's fashion. I'm not taking fashion advice from you, Dave. You still look ridiculous in this shirt.
Well, you gave me the shirt.
That's why I did it.
You can give me a Christmas present, by the way.
That is your Christmas present.
Really?
By the way, you owe the merchandise table 15 quid. Just
Thanks.
Putting it out there.
Much festive spirit.
Oh, what a job. I wish I was a referee now.
Referee Sean McLaughlin is not going to go there. Bell will ring. We are underway. So Ivelisse and Austin going to go one-on-one. And Alex, the thing about the women's division recently is it's been so competitive that a win here obviously could boost you right up the rankings, but a loss could put you right to the back of the queue.
Well, British wrestling has taken some time to get back into the mainstream. And recently, World of Sport, first time for 30 years, ITV, and the first ever World of Sport women's match took place. So the fact is, Dave, that, women's wrestling has never been more on the agenda in Europe than it is right now. And WCPW is leading it.
Well, Bea Priestley is insisting that she's at the forefront.
She's got the belt, Dave.
Sits here.
She's got the belt. Where is Nixon Newell? I asked that earlier. You had no answer to that question.
Well, Nixon Newell is not in Liverpool today. It doesn't mean she's not the champion, does it? Showing up doesn't make you the champion. You have to actually win it. Just in mat wrestling here to start things off.
Are you feeling threatened yet by the Swords of Essex? Paul Robinson, he just looks like he's ready to eat someone. He's ready to rip their arm off and beat him around the head with it.
Looks like he needs a good meal.
I'll tell you what, you are dicing with death. Wrist up reversal there by Ivelisse.
Ivelisse is, as we said, wrestled all around the world.
And she's here in WCPW. What's that say, Dave? Competition.
Some of the best women's wrestlers all around the planet want to come to WCPW and challenge Nixon Newell for that championship. Roll up there and then another pin attempt. Both women trying to win this early on.
And a backside there by Lana Austin.
Austin only gets a 2 count.
And did you see that? Lana Austin held onto that wrist from that backside attempt. Hits the ropes, comes off, and double leg Nelson sunset flip.
Yeah, Ivelisse will get out again, but Austin is literally stamping her authority on this match. She goes for another cover. And again, it wasn't quite enough, but Priestley looking on here. Not looking particularly impressed, but then she never does.
She's working out who will be the most worthwhile challenger to her women's championship.
She's not the champ.
She's got the belt. How many more times are we going to have to do this, Dave?
Until you get it right.
It's constant. It's like trying to teach a 4-year-old algebra.
That's how I feel every week.
Well, stop teaching them algebra.
Fisherman suplex by Ivelisse.
I told you not to hang around schools.
What? Since I've been to a school.
I went to the School of Thugonomics. Finsbury
Not
Park.
a real school, is it? Ivelisse is systematically trying to find a way to chop down the tree, so to speak.
She puts the sister into systematic.
What? How long did that one take you?
It was instant, actually. Just a cunning linguist.
Nothing about you is cunning. Ivelisse is getting some crowd support here. Because Priestley has never faced Ivelisse, at least not to my knowledge, nor has Nixon Newell, but...
Oh, look at that, rolling through on a snap mare, straight into a kick.
That could do it, you know. That could do it. Once again, only 2.
And Lana Austin, if she gets a win here, that's a great way to catapult her on the world stage, because we know about Ivelisse, Lucha Underground, but Lana Austin is one of the best up-and-coming talents in European wrestling today. I said it, but she's not the champ. I said that as well.
Yeah, but you also got wrong who the champ is. Oh, hang on. It looks like Ivelisse trying for submission hold there, maybe. And these two women rolling around. Referee is trying to see if either of them have their shoulders down. It's Austin who's nearer to the mat at the moment, but they've rolled into the ropes. This one's going to get split up.
And Ivelisse from Puerto Rico. I mean, what an incredible wrestling scene over there. People like Carlos Colon.
Yeah, an incredible heritage, but of course here in the UK we're very proud of not only our heritage, but having the hottest independent wrestling scene anywhere in the world.
More wrestling per square mile in Great Britain than anywhere else on the planet, Dave.
And some of the best of it here in WCPW as Ivelisse sweeps the leg. She's going to try and force the submission.
Oh, it looks like she's got a scorpion deathlock or something. It's hard to see from our vantage point.
Well, she hasn't got it cinched in yet. She's trying to get things hooked up.
Oh,
and now she does.
Oh,
look at
at the depth of that, Dave. God, it's like the most sadistic game of Twister I've ever seen.
Well, hang on. Priestley is standing up and whispering something in the ear of Paul Robinson. But hang on. It looks like Austin is going to have to tap. She's still a long way from the ropes. Referee is repeatedly asking Austin whether she's going to give up.
Look how it's like WrestleMania 13 all over again.
And finally, she makes the ropes, and this one will get split up. But
that was a Steve Austin reference there.
I know it was.
Okay.
So desperate for approval, aren't you, from people?
Not desperate. I just want my, thought it was a good thing. Well,
it wasn't.
It was cultural. It was WhatCulture pro wrestling.
Ivelisse with the headbutt into the midsection of Austin. Tries for the Irish whip, but Austin will counter with a knee into the forehead of Ivelisse.
Oh, side rush and leg sweep.
And if I was B. Priestley, I'd be a little bit worried about the quality of both of these opponents, because neither of these women would be a walk in the park.
I bet you've never walked in the park with a woman.
Why bring that up?
Just putting it out there. Your mum doesn't count.
My mum's a woman. Anyway, irrelevant. Austin and Ivelisse getting to their feet. This one's going to continue. Big chop from Ivelisse, and Austin will reply in kind.
Oh, God. Thunderous echo around the historic Liverpool Olympia.
The expression of Wainwright and Robinson has not changed. Kind of gormless.
Wainwright looks like he's chewed a wasp, and Robinson looks like he wants to chew your arm, or your ear, or your anything. Just a thug. That's a TH for our American viewers.
Austin is on the apron, a big kick into the head of Ivelisse.
In the face, and look at her scale to the top, Dave.
Austin, up high, high cross body. She'll get that leg hooked. Will that be enough? No, it won't. Once again, the Swords of Essex and Priestley conferring. Just to the side of us here.
They're hatching a plan, Dave. What do you think it is?
Yeah, there's a meeting of the minds. Ivelisse with the clothesline.
Oh.
A boot to the face of Austin. It looks like Ivelisse is building up a head of steam here. And hang on, while Priestley has left her seat next to our commentary table.
He's walking towards the ring, Dave.
Well, she's up on the stage, and
God, she gives hot pants a whole new meaning.
The swords are following her, and Priestley is.
It should be called smoking hot pants.
Well, what is this from Priestley and the Swords of Essex? What? Why are they getting involved here?
She's an angry young woman, Dave.
Absolutely no need for this. Ivelisse was distracted.
Oh,
there's the roll-up from Lana Austin. Only two. Austin, very close to the win, but it would have been in dubious circumstances given that distraction. Ivelisse,
she's out.
Kick to the side of the head. Ivelisse will win it.
Wow. She knocks her cold out.
Yeah, you're right. I think Austin may be unconscious. But
ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Ivelisse!
But, well, what is Priestley doing, interjecting herself in this match?
And the question is, Dave, where is Nixon Neal? I don't know if we're able to see her back.
So, Bea Priestley still holding that WCPW women's title. But it's not hers, of course. I can't emphasize this enough. She is not the WCPW women's champion. There's a woman who might be soon. Ivelisse with an impressive debut here in WCPW.
And talking of impressive, Dave, you know what I'm looking forward to? I said it earlier, and it's worth saying again. Zack Sabre Jr., Cody Rhodes, free on YouTube before the end of KirbyMania.
Yeah, that's coming up. And also, of course, Joseph Connors, who doesn't even work here anymore.
I can't believe it.
Against Joe Hendry. No holds barred later on. Plus six-man tag team action. The Swords of Essex, unfortunately, are going to be back out here with Bully Ray as they team against the WCPW World Champion Drew Galloway and the World Tag Team Champions Johnny Moss and Liam Slater. That's all coming up, but for now, Ivelisse, your winner in women's action. Adam, are we coming to us on camera? Coming to us? Is that what people at home have seen? And so Joe Coffey now, of course, deciding that wasn't really working. He's going to go one-on-one against Banks.
I'm looking forward to it.
So we await the arrival of Travis Banks for singles action.
Ladies and gentlemen, WCPW KirbyMania continues with a singles bout set for one fall. Coming to the ring at this time, waiting tonight at 92 kilos from New Zealand. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kiwi Buzzsaw, Travis Banks.
Well, we understand there's been some technical issues on YouTube, so we apologise for that, but we are back with you now.
Were you looking at videos of cats again?
No, I'm not even on YouTube.
I told you, don't let him buffer the feed, Dave.
Goodness sake. Anyway, Travis Banks here, as we said, I don't know if you heard what we were saying. We were saying that, of course, he's no longer a part of a tag team with Pete Dunne, who is gone to pastures new from WCPW, but Banks back on his own and looking to prove that he has what it takes to be a success here in the singles division.
He's looking angry. He was an angry man before. Now he's got no tag team partner, Dave. It's getting a bit hot. It'll be more than Kiwis he tries to rip open with that buzzsaw. Melons.
Here comes
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from Glasgow, Scotland, Winning tonight at 242 pounds, this is the Iron Man, Joe Coffey!
So Joe Coffey finds himself in something of a similar situation to his opponent here, Travis Banks, because both of these guys have been competing in the tag division until recently. Neither of them successful with their respective partners, and so it's back to the drawing board. They're going to go back to singles action, and one of these men is going to mark that return, get it off to a flying start by beating the other here.
And, you know, even though it's come from two very different situations, both men losing their tag team partners, it now gives us an incredible singles match, because every time we've seen Travis Banks or every time we've seen Joe Coffey, these guys hold nothing back when it comes to laying a hitting and a hurting on an opponent. I did say a hitting, a strong style hitting. So now you channel those two strong style techniques in one direction. What a singles match we got here at KirbyMania. Go on, say it, Dave. You've not said it excitedly yet.
I'm excited about this match.
Vince. Say it like Vince says it.
I'm not saying what?
KirbyMania. Go on, do it.
KirbyMania.
Oh, God.
KirbyMania.
Oh.
Anyway, this will be a hard-hitting match, as you say.
You're not a company man at all, are you?
What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, he's the new GM. He's the boss. Mr. Martin Kirby.
You're never this enthusiastic about Adam Pacitti.
Well, because he was a...
He was a what?
I'm not going to... I've got a cough button, but I don't have a beat button. But you know what I'm trying to say. It wouldn't be good.
Wait, I can silence you by pressing that button.
Don't go near the red button.
Banks and Coffey are feeling each other out.
Perhaps that isn't a cough button. Perhaps that's what causes the technical difficulties.
Well, don't press it again.
All right, I won't.
In any case, both of these guys, two of the hardest hitters in WCPW. Coffey, we talked about this before, has a very successful rugby career away from the ring. And Banks taken down onto one knee by the Iron Man.
But interestingly, these guys strong style competitors, and we've said that, we've put that out, it's been clear in all of their matches, but they're not using that to begin this match. They're going to traditional British catch-as-catch-hand style wrestling. I mean, interesting strategy from both men.
Well, I mean, neither of them is one-dimensional. They can mix it up in all kinds of styles. But
oh, they're three-dimensional. Otherwise, they'd be flat.
Yes, well done.
Oh, look at that, the Magistral Cradle. Travis Banks had to leap to get over on that one because Joe Coffey is just a big, thick individual.
Beg your pardon?
Thick, as in chunky, meaty.
Oh, physically. Well, hang on.
I don't mean he's dumb. It's Doug Williams.
I don't know if that's...
I don't know if our camera crew have caught him yet, but on the stage...
Yeah, I don't know if you're catching that, but Doug Williams is...
Well, he's dressed in black, that's why. He looks like he's going to deliver a milk tray in the 80s. Oh, look at this.
Oh, Coffey with that version of the giant swing. Swinging Banks round and round and round. And then taking him over with a double underhook.
And what's Williams doing here? I mean, I know he's fond of New Zealand. They're part of the Commonwealth, so that's, you know, the Empire. And I know Doug did some... He travelled to New Zealand. He did some when he was a student.
Travelled? How do you know that?
I've known Doug since he first broke into the wrestling business.
Well, I would think Williams was maybe out here because, as we know, he's had a lot of problems with the number of imports, as he sees it, coming over here. Of course, Banks is a foreigner.
Yeah, but they share a similar aggression, a similar anger. Then again, it is a good point. But I can't see Doug having anything in common with Joe Coffey.
Well, Coffey...
Being from Scotland, and they won the league, didn't they?
I'm not sure Coffey... Well, they voted to stay. Anyway.
It was close.
Coffey with the chop. And Banks will counter and counter. I have just absolutely no idea why Doug Williams is sitting out here, or standing out here. It'd be very hypocritical if he was supporting Banks, given his stance on various other imports we've had here in WCPW, but...
Or here's another theory. Maybe he just wanted a front row seat at KirbyMania, and this thing sold out like ages ago. So...
We should have bought a ticket then.
Yeah, but it's sold out. How'd you buy? Look at this.
Another big swing from Coffey, but back to the counter. Incredible stuff from Travis Banks. And
I've just thought of it. Both these men lost their tag team partners.
Oh, God.
Perhaps Doug's looking for a tag team partner.
Coffey hooks the leg on Banks after that.
That's another theory.
You're full of theories,
I'm just saying,
full of something.
It's caffeine, I told you.
Coffee is going to pick Banks up. Banks goes behind, tries to roll through, but instead he kicks him in the head. Banks goes to the right, headbutt.
God.
Using his own skull as a weapon. Joe Coffey, absolutely no regard for his own well-being as Banks sweeps away the leg, drops the knee across the small of the back. And Travis Banks is in control. He could win it here. There's a lateral press and a 2 count as
TV exposure. That's what it is. All these British wrestlers getting signed to all these different big companies. Doug Williams is out here to get TV exposure.
Really? You think he's come out here to stand out here in someone else's match?
I'm just throwing ideas out there.
That would be quite sad if that was true.
WhatCulture's seen everywhere.
Banks with an uppercut. Coffey will follow through with the avalanche. Banks comes up after him, but again Coffey was
second,
more than equal to it. Well, Coffey slipped, and Banks will go for the cover.
Hey, that could be it. Whoa. Wow.
Again, only a 2 count.
I tell you what, these pink ropes, Dave.
Or you're saying they're more slippy or something?
Yeah. It's a well-known fact.
Well, here's an idea. Let's not have pink ropes.
That's why you never see rock climbers using pink ropes.
Maybe we just shouldn't have pink ropes, or pink balloons, or pink everything. Why am I wearing a pink T-shirt?
Because you're a pink idiot. Move on. You are pink. Well, you're more pale than pink. You're kind of white.
You went a bit pink when Bea Priestley was sitting near you.
Oh, I love Bea Priestley. I mentioned it before. Can't believe she's dating Will Ospreay. I mean, he is incredible, so I kind of let her off, but yeah. And she smelled great. The champ smelled great.
Wait, why were you smelling her?
I waited until she left.
Anyway, Coffey is headbutted Banks to the mat, and Coffey is going to launch himself. Missile drop kick.
He didn't slip on that one.
From the Iron Man.
He was in orbit.
He'll hook the leg and he gets the 2 counts.
Wow.
Maybe Doug Williams is out here just because he's upset he's not on this card. What a night of action we've had here in the Liverpool Olympia.
Perhaps he's lost, Dave. Perhaps he's been out in Liverpool, night on the town, and just wandered in to get some warmth.
Coffey went for that black coffee, no one there as Banks rolls through. It's a drop kick and Coffey's head bouncing off that middle turnbuckle. He got the cannonball.
God.
From Banks. And that could be enough to win it, except that Coffey, wisely I think, rolls out of the ring.
It was like he was shot from a cannon with that one.
Well, Banks giving him no time to rest as that almost a punt into the chin of Joe Coffey. Oh my goodness! Travis Banks!
Well, there goes the first row, the guardrail, and both men's spines.
Goodness me! Travis Banks showing exactly what it means to him to pick up a victory here in the singles division. Again, both of these guys unsuccessful in that recent tag team title tournament. As Coffey gets a uppercut, Banks was trying to go up top.
And what's Coffey going for here? This is...
Trying for a
surely not
superplex, I think.
Look at the strength! Look at the strength of Joe Coffey! Iron Man by name, Iron Man by nature too!
That'll do it! That'll do it!
Oh, God!
He picked him up off the apron into a superplex.
This guy's a machine.
Unreal.
Made of iron. I hope you're watching, Robert Downey Jr.
Coffey going to try, I think, for a deadlift German suplex, but Banks hits back with that leaping lariat.
See that? Coffey wound up for that. Coffey wound up for that black coffee. But Travis Banks had that well scouted.
Banks is going to try and put the exclamation point here on what has become very close to a win for him. A very impressive outing against Coffey. Banks off the middle rope, uppercut. Coffey may have knocked him out. Coffey may have knocked him out. And if that didn't, that will. The black coffee from Joe Coffey. He gets 2, he gets 3, and Coffey beats Travis Banks.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, the Iron Man, Joe Coffey.
And Doug Williams has just walked out, Dave. That was bizarre. I mean, big win for Joe Coffey. Incredible hard-hitting contest. But Dave, what was Doug Williams? Doug Williams just, he came, he saw, he went. He just...
Yeah, Williams just, as soon as that the match reached its conclusion, I'd forgotten he was out here for a minute, but Williams has obviously seen enough. And Williams leaving very promptly at the conclusion of this match. Joe Coffey getting back to winning ways in singles action against Travis Banks. But why on earth was Doug Williams out here?
I've got a theory.
Of course you have.
Oh no, I said that one.
Joe Coffey, your winner against Banks. Much more still to come. Cody Rhodes against Zack Sabre Jr. for the internet title on the way very soon.
Kennedy. I'm not his mum. He's downstairs away. He's talking to someone about a match for you guys. That's this fucking match. So we've got a match, all that right. Right, let's get 2 versus 1 start. Let's go. You're a sick man. Stop watching and repeat. Right, well, if you mind, I've got important business to attend to. Turn it down at least. Oh, no, it's broken. Mr. Kirby. Mr. Kirby, have you been wrestling?
Everyone watching knows it, but that's not why. That's not why I'm here. I know you're a very busy man, but you see, prospect. You know what being a You know what being a prospect's all about, and you also know about being a legend. Tell him, Jack. He knows about being a legend. Come on.
Yeah, he knows about being a legend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He knows it. I know it. Everyone knows it. And I must admit, Mr. Kirby, I'm a little bit nervous being in your presence. You've done great things.
Will you get to the point? I'm busy. Come on.
Prospect deserve a WCPW tag team title match.
No.
And they deserve it tonight.
No.
You can't just say no outright. Think about it, man. Prospect, one of the most emerging tag teams in this entire country. They deserve...
Look, the tag team champion's already in a match. No title match.
Right, okay. Well, I wasn't expecting a man of your calibre to just turn down something carte blanche, but think about this.
So he's still talking? I think he's still talking, isn't he? It's ridiculous.
Think about this, Mr. Kirby. Think about this. Prospect deserve a WCPW tag team title shot, if not tonight, at some point in the near future. At least find it in your beautiful pink heart to give them a showcase tonight. KirbyMania. It deserves Prospect on it. Give them a showcase to show that they belong.
Okay, they can have a match. It's not a title match, but they can have a match tonight. Right, now just go. I'm busy. Go on.
Well, who's it against?
You'll find out. Go.
Right, I've got some planning to do here.
That guy. That's actually a really good point. There's no wrestlers left.
What do you mean?
All the other wrestlers are booked in matches. Who's going to face them?
There's got to be someone left, Jack. It's going to have to be me, isn't it? I'm going to have to wrestle.
Alright. Who's your partner going to be?
Just go find me someone. Just find anyone.
One. There's no one left.
Just find anyone. Not a dickhead, though.
See what I can do.
Cheers, Jack. Thank you. Ah! Holy... Where'd they put that?
Well, so it looks like our general manager, Martin Kirby, is going to compete here in a tag team match against Prospect, but we don't know who his partner's going to be.
KirbyMania just got even better. You imagine if Martin Kirby wrestles here in the Olympia? But now that... Oh, God, it can get better. It's Prospect.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
I'm so ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, it's set for one fall. This is a tag team match, introducing first, accompanied by James R. Kennedy, total combined weight 200 kilos, the team of Alex Gracie, Lucas Archer, Prospects.
Dave, this is a big moment. This is a big news story because for the first time in what seems like forever, James R. Kennedy is coming to the ring with Prospect. And that tie-dye and that jacket, what a beautiful combination.
Yeah, it's going to have to find some time in his busy schedule to actually accompany the team he's supposed to be managing to the ring.
Well, I mean, he's managing him in spirit from a distance, but when you get busy, you have to delegate, Dave.
Yeah, it's going to be a big distance because apparently he's going to Orlando and they're not. That's another argument for another day. In the meantime, Prospect have been granted a tag team match. We understand Martin Kirby will be one of the opponents, but we do not know who Jack the Jobber will find as his partner.
I'm excited for this. Oh, it's going to be like a sea of glow. It's going to rain glow sticks, Dave. Get your umbrella.
Oh, I'll just hide under the table.
Oh, the glow sticks are Look at this, Dave.
They're on their feet in Liverpool, waiting for the arrival of our general manager, Martin Kirby.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing their opponents. First of all, hailing from Thurston, Yorkshire, and winning tonight at 180 pounds. This is the WCPW General Manager, Martin Kirby.
And Dave, how does Kirby do it? Do you understand the sheer pressure of being the general manager? The emails, the phone calls, the meetings, the painting of walls at the WhatCulture offices, all the overseeing he's got to do about Pacitti, and he's still got time to wrestle at KirbyMania.
You're right, it's too much. It's too much. You should resign as general manager
and
go back to being a wrestler.
You're a Philistine.
I assume that's what you meant.
I wasn't saying that. I was trying to explain how incredible Martin Kirby is. He does all that and he's still got time to find his trunks.
I'd just like to take a couple of minutes, guys. Apologies just before this match starts. But apparently the people at home are experiencing a bit of technical issues.
Oh, I knew I should have pressed that red button again.
And there's one person that I put in charge of editing, doing this live production, and we haven't seen him yet. I gave him one job, and there's only one man to blame. So, Parmesan,
get
yourself out here right now.
Oh, no wonder we've had issues. He can't even tie his own shoelaces.
Well, Adam Pacitti,
given the job of broadcasting to the nation.
Adam Pacitti, our former general manager.
Oh, don't give him music as well.
It looks like he's going to be brought out here for a public dressing down from our general manager, our new general manager, Martin Kirby. Oh, hold on. Oh, come on.
Oh!
Adam Pacitti, or Parmesan, as Kirby calls him, has come out as, I can't believe I'm saying this, as a giant cheese.
I like my jokes and I like my pizzas like I like my Pacitti, and that is cheesy. Look at this.
This is a new level of humiliation.
I think it suits him. You said he was going to get a dressing down, Dave. He's had a dressing up. Not even Halloween.
I never thought I'd feel sorry for Adam Pacitti, but...
Yeah, but I mean, it's not all bad. At least he's got a pink shirt to go with it. I love it. We should get you a shirt like that.
You already did.
What kind of cheese do you think that is? It looks like Edam. I mean, it's cheddar.
Oh, Pacitti is... This may be the worst moment of that young man's life.
He's handing out glow sticks, though. Oh, I want some more glow sticks.
Oh, he's handing out glow sticks. This is demeaning, to say the least, if you are Adam Pacitti.
I think it's the most high-profile job he's ever had, Dave. I want a glow. Give me a free glow stick. I had to buy mine from the merch table.
He's not very enthusiastic, is he?
He walked straight past us.
Were you asking for one?
Oh, yeah, what do you want?
Anything for a freebie.
Check out this ring music.
You made a right mess, haven't you? Do you know the best thing you've ever done, Parmesan? Was standing there and having glow sticks thrown at you. So how about we recreate that moment right now?
Oh God, this could get messy. Oh, it's raining glow sticks!
Oh my goodness.
Oh, God, health and safety obviously doesn't exist in Liverpool.
Just when you think it couldn't get any worse for Adam Pacitti. He is chased out of town by a shower of glow sticks.
Right here.
Oh, and now they've been thrown at Prospect.
I want to find out, Steve Aaron. Let's get this match underway. I want to know who's my tag partner. It better be someone good.
Well, Kirby awaiting the arrival of his tag partner. There's glow sticks flying everywhere.
Oh, they're vicious. Oh, hang on.
Well, this is unexpected.
From Los Santos, Mexico, winning tonight at 185 pounds, this is the Mexican sensation, El Ligero!
Well, Martin Kirby asked Jack the Jobber to find him a tag partner, but he somehow has found the man who Martin Kirby gets on with the least of anyone on the WCPW roster.
I mean, Jack the Jobber, we saw all the difficulties he's had trying to find a mate. That's because when it comes to matchmaking for himself, he's about as useless as a chocolate teapot, and he's used those exact same skills to find the worst tag team partner for Martin Kirby possible. It's the man I mean, Kirby got on about as well with Ligero as he did with Adam Pacitti. I mean, this is... Oh, Jack the Jobber.
Look at Kirby's face. He's not very happy.
You pay peanuts, you get monkeys, oh. Jack the Jobber got paid in glow sticks.
Jack needs to be careful. He'll be out here dressed as a giant cheese if he's not careful. So El Ligero is asking for a hug with Kirby, but none such thing is forthcoming.
With him?
The crowd asking for these two to hug it out.
I can't stand it.
The crowd, oh well, Prospect are happy to hug it out. More than happy. They don't need telling twice. And are we going to get a reconciliation here between Kirby and Ligero? Well, we don't get the chance because Prospect break up what could have been a very touching moment.
That was going to be totes-a-mosh, Dave Bradshaw.
This is quite funny that Jack the Jobber has accidentally spoiled Martin Kirby's party here. You don't seem as amused as I am. But anyway, Alex Gracie goes into the corner. El Ligero goes underneath him here. Didn't even know El Ligero was in the building today. Running drop kick on Gracie.
He's a man of mystery. He flew in from Mexico City earlier today.
Kirby is tagged in.
And look at Kirby. What a professional. Wearing his tie to the ring. That's what I love. Oh. That's a new one.
Yeah, a bit of double team synergy there from Kirby and Ligero. Archer leaping through with the sunset flip, and Kirby maybe going to go for a figure four.
It's like watching Ric Flair in his prime, wearing a tie, which Flair did occasionally, and pants.
Not in the ring, did he?
Yeah, he did. He got stripped off. He had pants and a tie. I've seen it. It's on the network.
Well, figure four on Lucas Archer. Archer is...
Oh, it's Jack.
Jack's out here.
Oh, it's bloody Cilla Black. Who's matchmaking talent. She was from Liverpool.
Well, Jack's got a clipboard.
Oh, look, there's all the stresses and strains I told you about being general manager.
He's got Martin Kirby. I guess he's got to do his paperwork, right? But he's signing something, and
it's probably a brand new, massive WCPW acquisition.
I guess Jack's going to...
God, and they say men can't multitask. Martin Kirby is a machine.
Kirby somehow is still on top in this match, despite that distraction, while he was applying a figure four leg lock. That was bizarre.
And you said he should resign. Go on, say you were wrong.
I stand by it.
Oh, it's the... Oh, how many D-heads are we going to see?
I don't know. It's been going on for, 11, 12 seconds now. And the blood is rushing to the head of Alex Gracie. Gracie goes for the tag, tags in Archer. See, Prospect didn't get any new ring gear for Christmas.
What's wrong with the tie-dye?
So much.
It's amazing. It's festive if you spent your Christmas in Hawaii.
Again,
30 years ago.
Double team
here.
A
double D-head plex.
From El Ligero and Martin Kirby. Once arch rivals, a functioning tag team here.
What a beautiful reconciliation. It was like Shawn Michaels and Brett.
Well, Kirby
when they hugged, but a bit less awkward.
Yeah, I don't think...
Well, that was awkward.
I don't think Brett poked Michaels in the eye, but...
He wanted to. could see it on his face.
Kirby will... Oh, he's going to go for the Zoidberg elbow. Well, 2016 wasn't his year for that.
Is that... Oh, it's my phone. Is that...
That's not your phone, is it?
It's... Oh, no. Oh, the stresses and strains of being the GM. Look, his pink phone's ringing. It's like a bat phone.
Well, Kirby is tagging in Ligero because I think Kirby has a phone call to take.
I told you the strains.
You're having a laugh, Jack. I'm at work. What do you mean? Hello? Yes. Well, I'm at work at the moment. No. Yes, you were the best one in Friends. I didn't like Monica or Phoebe, honest. Yeah, Brad Pitt's a loser. It's his loss. Don't worry about him.
Is it Rachel from Friends?
Right, honestly, I've got to go. I'm in a match.
Oh, I loved her hair.
What do you mean, what am I wearing?
Pink.
I've got to go, honest. No, you hang up. No, you hang up, go on. No, you hang... Oh, she's hung up.
What? You're in the middle of a wrestling match.
What would Ross say?
Well, I have a feeling we might find out in the next week or two, but...
Not King Ross. I mean, Ross from Friends.
Oh.
You didn't get any of that, did
No.
you? What were you doing in the 90s?
The what?
The 90s.
I was in school, studying algebra. Got an A in maths. Here comes Alex Gracie.
Oh, look at that.
An impressive double team. A rare compliment I'll give to Prospect.
I haven't seen a combo that good since last time I was in Burger King, and I'm a vegetarian.
Hang on, what is Archer trying to do here?
Oh, is it? No way.
You're making a fool of yourself.
Oh, look at the worm. Look at that worm. Oh, the worm has turned in the Liverpool Olympia.
Lucas Archer dabbing.
Dab.
And dropping, but nobody home.
Kirby wants to watch that doesn't become as popular as that Zoidberg elbow. Always effective.
I'm looking to pay royalties for that move. Gracie is trying to stop Ligero making the tag. He's unsuccessful. In comes Kirby, and Kirby takes down Archer. Kirby takes down Gracie as well. Our general manager doing a good job here against two men. And Kirby will charge into the corner, into the midsection of Archer. Man, what's this? Oh, not again. We don't want to see Alex Gracie's underwear.
Oh, no! Oh, Dave! Oh, he got him right in the butt.
Well, there'll only be one generation of Prospect.
Oh,
I'll tell you that much.
His head almost went all the way up.
Some people have said that Prospect's heads are already up there. You know what?
God, he's Jack the Jobber again.
No, what's this?
Oh, he's got the mail. Oh, you imagine how much... Oh, all those orders for T-shirts and...
Is this more general manager duties?
It's like a medical bat. What's that? Is that a telescope? Special delivery, it looks like, Dave.
What is it?
Oh, it's Sable.
Picture of Sable.
She's a big fan of Kirby, I hear.
Well, we know that Kirby's a big fan of hers. Now, James R. Kennedy has seen enough, apparently.
Kirby's head looks like one of her. Oh, he can't do that.
Oh, well, that is one way to enrage Martin Kirby in a hurry. And Kennedy is scarpering.
This is
escalating. Kirby chasing Kennedy to the back.
Oh, and Ligero's left on his own, Dave. And
there's a miscue from Prospect, and Ligero with the arm drag. He's going to try for a pin.
Oh, look at this. Well, the Mexican sensation got him. Center of the ring. And
Archer had his shoulders down for two, but only for two. Inzaguri by Ligero. Crowd are firmly behind El Ligero here in Liverpool.
This Mexican is sensational.
Here comes Gracie. Ligero is up top. He gets caught by Archer. A double team. Ligero knocked out. His tag partner nowhere to be seen. And
no.
Prospect beat Kirby and Ligero.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match, the team of Alex Gracie, Lucas Archer, Prospect.
Well, you're not going to like me asking this, Alex, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Is Martin Kirby just too busy to be general manager and wrestler at the same time?
Well, I mean, you know, you can't blame Kirby, Jack the Jobber. I mean, surely that stuff could have waited. He just wouldn't leave Kirby alone. I told you the stresses and strains of being the GM.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much to do both jobs. So Martin Kirby has some thinking to do because
I wish these PO slow down with these glow sticks.
Where are they coming from? So there's victory for Prospect against El Ligero and Martin Kirby, but it's not Ligero's fault. It's the fault has to lie with Kirby, who was distracted throughout the match and then ended up chasing James R. Kennedy to the back. Go on, deny that.
I'm going to say, I'm going to have to look into this match again and see where the fault lays. But the fact is, Dave, that Prospects have scored a big, big win. And I believe, Dave, that gives them a very good argument to go to Orlando. Hashtag Prospect for Orlando.
That hashtag is not going to work, is it? Absolutely not. So anyway, El Ligero, unsuccessful. Great tag team match, and now speaking of great matches, coming up next, Alex, a match I've been looking forward to, and so much of the world has as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest set for one fall. This is for the WCPW Internet Championship. Coming to the ring at this time, the challenger, hailing from Canterbury and winning tonight at 181 pounds, Zack Sabre Jr.
He is making his debut in WCPW, and for my money, Zack Sabre Jr. may just be the best professional wrestler in this world right now.
Dave Bradshaw, I never thought there would be a statement in all of professional wrestling, hell, all of the world, where I would agree with you. But in my opinion, there is a strong case that Zack Sabre Jr. is pound for pound the best professional wrestler on the entire planet today.
What a challenge for the reigning internet champion, who we are about to see here in Liverpool.
What a dream match.
This could be absolutely remarkable.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the champion! Hailing from Atlanta, Georgia, winning tonight at 206 pounds, this is your current reigning and defending WCPW Internet Champion, Cody Rhodes!
When WCPW, Dave Bradshaw, promised that the Internet Championship would be defended for free on the Internet, everybody rejoiced, but who could have believed that they would be seeing a match like this? Sabre against Rhodes for free on YouTube. What an incredible dream match for the ages.
36 hours ago, Cody Rhodes was making his debut in the Tokyo Dome as part of Wrestle Kingdom 11 for New Japan Pro Wrestling. He has flown halfway around the world to be here one day later and to compete in WCPW against the toughest opponent anywhere we can find. What a match, what a match this promises to be between Sabre and Rhodes.
And you know, there'd be a time not that long ago where somebody with the experience level of Cody Rhodes would have completely outmatched and outclassed a British professional wrestler. But the fact is that Zack Sabre Jr. is so good that he is considered by many in Japan as one of the best wrestlers right there. He's considered by many in America as one of the best wrestlers right there. So there's no argument in my mind that this is a fair match between two guys who have both got the wrestling world, I guess, there, waiting for him on a plate. Both of these guys have redefined what it means to be an independent professional wrestler in 2017. And boy, it's good to see it here in the WCPW ring.
And of course, in the case of Cody Rhodes, he did so when essentially he had a job for life in Connecticut. But nonetheless, didn't like the way his talent was being utilized there, and made one of the boldest decisions I can remember in the wrestling business to leave that guaranteed paycheck.
What job did he have in Connecticut?
Look it up. It's on the internet. But he's certainly proved that it was the right decision, because he has had success after success, including here in WCPW. Of course, notably that match against Kurt Angle in front of 2,500 fans. Just down the road from here in Manchester. Angle was victorious on that occasion, but Rhodes had a phenomenal outing, particularly because he injured his ankle early in the contest.
And Zack Sabre Jr., this guy, just when it comes to mat wrestling, there's a certain way that Zack Sabre Jr. does it that is different to every other wrestler on the entire planet. This guy's just a machine, incredible. It's like his body was made to do this.
You know, you're an alumnus of the NWA UK Hammerlock School where Sabre trained. It must make you very proud to see what an incredible talent has emerged from that background.
Well, I mean, the thing with Zack Sabre Jr. and the thing with the Hammerlock School of Wrestling is I started there when I was 13 years of age, Doug Williams at 19. Zack Sabre Jr. was wrestling there from the age of 14 or 15. But by that point, it wasn't like some of the great wrestlers, Fergal Devitt, people like Johnny Moss, those guys were there. And Zack Sabre Jr. as a teenager was in the ring and on the mat, more importantly, with some of the best wrestlers that this country has produced in the last 15, 20 years. So he's got it in the fabric of his DNA, Dave.
Sabre, so talented in all areas of his game. He has toured around the world. He's lived his dream.
Look at that reversal by Cody Rhodes.
Rhodes is be interesting to see here if Rhodes suffers from any jet lag. We talked about the fact that he was in Tokyo just a day and a half ago. Left the Tokyo Dome as soon as he had his match, which he won, by the way. Went straight to the airport. He spent most of the next 24 hours on an aeroplane. And as I understand it, he flew into Manchester Airport, got to the arena here at about 7 p.m. UK time. So he's only been here a couple of hours.
And look at Sabre Jr. You know, with the revival of British professional wrestling happening, when you look at Zack Sabre Jr., he reminds me of the greats, Johnny Saint, Jim Breaks, those people that really pioneered that escapology style of professional wrestling. You know, Zack Sabre Jr. is just like watching a throwback, but shot forward and evolving into the year 2017, if you know what I mean. Kind of made sense somewhere.
Half.
It's like he was put in a time tunnel.
All right, don't overdo it. A hush falls across the Liverpool Olympia.
That's the sound of people concentrating. This is like a game of chess between two masters.
Cody Rhodes, as we know, the son of the late, great Dusty Rhodes. So Rhodes has spent his entire life around the wrestling industry. If there's anyone who can match Sabre's knowledge, you'd have to think it's Rhodes. Sabre is trying to wrench those arms backwards of Rhodes, but Rhodes gets to the ropes, forcing the break. Cody Rhodes, of course, won the Internet Championship against El Ligero at our last pay-per-view, Delete WCPW, at the end of November. And since then, he's been defending it all around the world, not just on WCPW shows. And
gory special there.
And Sabre is screaming. Sabre is screaming in pain.
And I was going to say just a moment ago, Dave, is it a mistake for Cody Rhodes to match British-style chain wrestling with someone like Zack Sabre Jr.? But Cody Rhodes there with some Mexican-style wrestling, and look at this. I tell you what, Dave, I don't know what strategy I would adopt if I was Cody Rhodes. But in many cases, if he keeps this technique going of trying to mat wrestle with Zack Sabre Jr., I think it's only going to end badly.
Zack Sabre Jr. is undoubtedly one of the, I think the best, but undoubtedly, unarguably one of the top 3 or 4 mat wrestlers in the world, and there is barely anyone who could challenge him in that department, including Cody Rhodes. There we see it again. Trying to grab that leg, see if he can hyperextend it and force a submission, but Rhodes keeping his midsection up high onto his knee so that he doesn't do any more damage to his leg.
Yeah, but the more he wriggles and the more he rolls, the more Zack Sabre Jr. just wrenches it on. And that leg is in a bad way already.
It's like a spider trying to lure his prey ever further into his web. Is Zack Sabre Jr. and applying even more pressure now.
Oh, look at this. He's standing on it, Dave. Look at that.
All his body weight on that right knee.
No amount of DDP yoga will prepare you for that. Oh, look at this.
Oh, and Sabre arches back. Look at the taunt. Look at the pressure now on the legs of Cody Rhodes. Oh, this is incredible. Front face lock applied as well. The legs are still tangled up. And we're into the ropes. What an exchange that was.
This has quickly become like an MMA contest.
Referee asking for the break. He did get it, perhaps slightly late, but Cody Rhodes has temporarily retired to the outside. Sabre's not going to give him any chance to try and get his breath back. And this one spilling to the ringside area. Cody is those clubbing blows across the shoulder blades. What's he trying here? This is quickly changed tone from a technical masterclass to a brawl.
Well, I said earlier, Dave, didn't I? Cody Rhodes needs to think about the techniques he's using, the strategy he's using. And by taking it away from mat wrestling, it's a big advantage. But right now, it doesn't look that way.
Zack Sabre Jr. is just stalking Cody Rhodes around the ring. And Sabre pushing Rhodes' skull into the canvas, bending those fingers backwards. It's painful to watch. I think what it must be like to be Cody Rhodes.
Oh, look at the torsion on that arm there. And Rhodes running back to the rope as quick as he can, and Sabre there with a last-minute headbutt, extracting every ounce of those 5 seconds for the break.
And again, Cody is in the ropes. Again, Sabre is going to use the ropes for as long as he can.
But Linsky's furious there.
Twisting the arm.
Sabre's pushing it with referee Steve Linsky.
Could be a bold referee, though, who disqualified either of these men prematurely and deprived this crowd of this incredible match that we're seeing here.
Talk about a European uppercut. Don't let the size of Zack Sabre Jr. deter you from thinking that this guy can pack a punch, because that European uppercut, man, it was as strong and tough as any you'll see.
Well, Sabre Jr.'s physique is exactly what it needs to be for the style of wrestling he does. Everything there is muscle. It's just such a lean physique that Sabre has, and he's bending that arm backwards.
Oh, God, he's going to pull it out of the socket.
Hooks around, and Cody somehow turns that into a pin. Sabre got out of 2, and a roar of defiance from this young man from Kent. International showdown here between Rhodes and Sabre Jr. with the internet title on the line in a packed Liverpool Olympia.
Go on, say it. At KirbyMania.
KirbyMania.
Oh.
Are we still calling it KirbyMania even after he messed up his tag match?
He's still the GM. He didn't mess it up.
He cost his team the match.
He was just overexerted. The pressures of running a business and a promotion as the GM.
Sabre is going to again grab any limb that he finds flailing.
WWE's in Connecticut. I just got it.
Oh, for goodness sake.
That was his job.
And Sabre again, just wrenching back. Goodness me. Again a 2 count. And this war of wills, not only between Sabre and Rhodes, but between Sabre and the referee continuing. Another little exchange of glances between Sabre and the official as Cody took the pain etched across the face of the champion.
And it's not just the fans of WCPW that will be the eyes watching this one, but you've got to believe, oh, wow, straight back to that arm. You've got to believe it will be some of the higher-ups in Japanese wrestling. And neither Sabre Jr. or Cody Rhodes is going to want to lose this one for that reason.
Well, Sabre had his shoulders down there. Cody was just a half second away from retaining the internet title. But Cody picks him up, drops him down. Sabre may have landed hard on the back of his head. But great point you make about Japan, as both of these guys. So Cody had his debut in the Tokyo Dome. Sabre Jr. modelling much of his style on Japanese wrestling. He spent a lot of time competing over in the land of the rising sun. Sabre escapes! And oh my goodness.
Wow.
Takes away the leg of Cody Rhodes, who landed hard. And don't forget, that leg has already suffered a considerable amount of punishment.
And this one is a battle, a true battle. I mean, we knew it was going to be a good wrestling match, but this one's became like, I don't know, physical chess of the highest order.
Sabre went for the PK, there's no one home, and Cody spinning round and round and round with Sabre on his back upside down. Sabre, though, has somehow turned that to his advantage. And he's twisting the arm back again. He's going to break the arm of Cody Rhodes.
He's got it. He's trying to lock that on, Dave. Oh.
An arm lock on Cody Rhodes.
Oh, it's Rhodes.
Rhodes is countering. Rhodes has Sabre.
Oh, my God.
Off the top rope.
On his head.
The DDT. A hangman DDT on Zack Sabre Jr. What an escape from the grandson of a plumber.
And look at the pain etched on the face of Zack Sabre Jr. Could have cracked a vertebrae with that. Up into the second goes Rhodes and a huge big kick.
Yeah, it's a beautiful disaster. He didn't get all of it, though. Sabre is still reeling, though, as Rhodes is going to try and finish this off. But Sabre, that element of surprise again. He's a master of it. He hooked the legs and he thought he'd won it. He very nearly did, but he didn't.
Oh, dragon suplex variation there. Half around the waist and half in the full Nelson.
Sabre knows so many different ways to beat you. As we just saw a minute ago, he's just when you think you've got him beaten, he'll just spring back into life and lock you in a submission hold before you even know what's happening.
Oh, God.
There's that penalty kick.
That's got to be all.
That's going to do it. New champion. Oh, no. Cody gets his left shoulder up. What a match here between Cody Rhodes and Zack Sabre Jr. for the WCPW Internet title. Thank you for joining us wherever you are around the world. A very happy new year from WCPW, and this is the kind of action you can expect from us throughout 2017.
And we're still not done, Dave, because not only we have the rest of this incredible matchup, but that huge six-man tag before the end of KirbyMania.
Cody Rhodes is exhausted.
Plus, that no-holds-barred match as well. We never thought we'd see Joe Hendry versus Joe Connors.
Oh, well, we didn't think we'd see Connors ever again, but he's here tonight. Got to question his sanity given his contractual obligations elsewhere, but in any case, we've been questioning Connors' sanity for a long time. Sabre is picking Rhodes apart with those kicks, and Rhodes drew him in. Go for the figure four, figure four! Oh! Shades of of his dad's great rival, Ric Flair.
And look how far Zack Sabre Jr. is from those ropes. He's got long arms, Dave, but are they long enough? And look at Cody Rhodes moving him even closer to the centre.
Sabre is trying to... Oh, look at that one. That's one way to try and break. I won't break it because Cody doubles down. Sabre is struggling to find her, to even think straight, given the agony that is soaring through his legs. This could be the end of this internet title match. Cody Rhodes could be about to retain.
And the longer Zack Sabre Jr. stays in this figure four, the more damage it's doing. And there's got to come a prize out of it. But has the damage already been done? Look at him clutching that knee.
It's exhausting for Cody Rhodes to keep that hold cinched in, just as it is for Sabre to try and escape. And then eventually, I think the move just fell apart thanks to both men being just out on their feet here. He's going to try again. Cody will try a second time. Sabre not going to allow himself to get caught in it. And in fact, Cody may have to tap.
Oh, Dave, cross arm breaker attempts. Can he get it?
You see how Cody is locking his fingers together.
He's holding on for dear life, is Cody Rhodes, but how long can he hold on for?
He knows if Sabre can break that grip, then that internet title is going to slip away from Rhodes. He has broken the grip. Oh, Cody with the cover. Cody with the cover, and he gets two. What a counter from Rhodes, and Sabre quickly firing back, running uppercut from the man from the Isle of Sheppey. There's a super kick from Cody. What a match.
Just incredible, Dave. I spoke about redefining what it meant to be a professional wrestler, but these guys are redefining what it means to be a professional wrestling match.
Cody is willing Sabre to get to his feet. What is Cody Rhodes planning here? Maybe the crossroads. Yeah, he's going for the crossroads. His finishing move. Sabre counters, lands on his feet behind, and Sabre into a pin attempt. He arches backwards to win the internet title. No.
Oh, look at that. Cody Rhodes just caught him from a ground. Oh, you know what he's going for, Dave? Surely not. Surely not. Crossroads!
Crossroads by Cody Rhodes from nowhere. How did he hit that? How on earth? How on earth did Cody Rhodes just retain the internet
Ladies
title?
and gentlemen, the winner of the match, and still WCPW Internet Champion, Cody Rhodes!
What a match! What a battle between Cody Rhodes and the technical wizard, Zack Sabre Jr. But Cody Rhodes, the grandson of a plumber, on this night in Liverpool, had enough to retain the gold.
Unbelievable, Dave. I mean, the expectation for this one was high, but these guys just gave us something else, and I mean something else. They gave everything they had in the fibre of their being, but ultimately, Cody Rhodes is leaving with the WCPW Internet Championship.
And you know what that means? Cody Rhodes walks into Lights Out next week on WhatCulture Extra as the Internet Champion, which means his scheduled match against Ricochet will be for the title.
Oh, the dream matches just keep coming thick and fast. WhatCulture Pro Wrestling, Ricochet v Cody Rhodes. My God, but how can those guys top this? I mean, this was something else.
You know, we said Zack Sabre Jr. may just be the best professional wrestler in the world. If Cody Rhodes can beat him, who on earth is going to take that internet title off of Cody Rhodes? He may be the champion for a very, very long time.
And the champ's got the mic, Dave.
Let's see what Cody Rhodes has to say after that phenomenal win.
I don't know if y'all know it or not, and I don't want to meddle. I'm just sharing this with you so you can understand. I have been flying for 17 hours. Yesterday I was in the Tokyo Dome. Today I'm in Liverpool.
Like Ric Flair in his prime. It's not the NWA title, Dave. It's the WCPW Internet Championship.
And I didn't show up here tonight for any other reason than the simple fact that I don't want to just be an import who comes in from the United States.
I'm a WCPW regular. I'm a WCPW champion.
That he is, and he may be for a very long while to come.
Guys, thank you. This is KirbyMania. This is Liverpool. I do have one request, if you'll indulge me. Does this place serve alcohol? One of you. You can decide amongst yourselves who. For all the flying, for all the lying to customs and losing my bag in Manchester, all I want for this show, all I want is a beer. Somebody please buy me a beer.
I think there's going to be about 1,000 people offering to take him up on that.
Well, he's earned it. Cody Rhodes flying across the world, battling jet lag, and still somehow retaining the belt.
Is that okay?
Dave, I think someone's buying him a beer.
Well, Cody is... he's going to wait. I think we're going to put KirbyMania on hold while someone buys Cody Rhodes a beer.
I hope it's quicker than Deliveroo.
Cody is...
oh, he's got one!
He's got one. Cody Rhodes, victorious, and he's got a beer.
This one is for KirbyMania, and this one is for each and every one of you wonderful Liverpool fans. Thank you so much.
Oh, look at that. That's Steve Austin. Stone Cold Cody Rhodes.
It is celebration time for Cody Rhodes, the WCPW Internet Champion, and long may he reign. What a night. And we are not done yet. That six-man tag team match that was signed earlier on is coming up next. Drew Galloway, the WCPW World Champion, going to team with the tag team champions, Liam Slater and Johnny Moss, taking on Bully Ray and the Swords of Essex. That one could be wild too, but it's got a tough act to follow here because Cody Rhodes and Zack Sabre Jr. just brought the house down at the Liverpool Olympia.
Dave, this building has seen some truly epic confrontations. The first ever TNA show in the UK, first ever Ring of Honor, King of Europe Cup, but that one was something special, and KirbyMania rolls on.
Well, we saw him earlier, threatening our general manager, and he's back out now for six-man tag team action.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, it is a six-man tag team match set for one fall. Coming to the ring at this time, accompanied by B. Priestley. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the team of Paul Robinson, Scotty Wainwright, the Swords of Essex. Their tag team partner hails from Hell's Kitchen, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, winning tonight at 310 pounds, Bully Ray!
Bully Ray and the Swords of Essex coming out here together. And what better tag team partner, Alex, could the Swords of Essex have than a man who has been tag team champion in WWE, tag team champion in ECW, heavyweight champion in TNA. The man's resume speaks for itself. Bully Ray is a force of nature.
Dave, you know, in the last match I said that I thought Zack Sabre Jr. was arguably the greatest pound-for-pound wrestler on the planet. But the Dudley boys, there's really no argument, are the greatest tag team of all time. Look at the accolades, look at the box office records, and one half of the world's greatest tag team is in the ring right now with one of the tag teams of the future right here in WCPW. Talk about being underneath the learning tree. I mean, and that's a big tree, Bully Ray.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not sure that Paul Robinson and Scotty Wainwright have the IQ to do much learning, but Bully Ray might find he hasn't got the best quality of students. We'll find out.
If anybody throws anything near this ring, I'll come out there myself and kick your ass!
Oh, gosh. Talk about red flag to a bull.
Well, that may have not been the wisest thing to say.
Your father must be real proud of you, you sissy!
Look at the sheer size of Bully Ray, an absolute tank. It's a mountain of a man.
He's like a house in a shirt.
And this crowd in Liverpool are not remotely impressed by either Bully Ray or the Swords of Essex. So I promise you they're impressed by these guys, and why wouldn't you be? They recently won an 8-team tournament to become the first ever WCPW Tag Team Champions. Liam Slater and Johnny Moss.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing their opponents. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring at this time, they are the WCPW Tag Team Champions, the team of Liam Slater and the Vigilante, Johnny Moss.
So Slater and Moss at the top of the pile when it comes to tag teams here in WCPW, but the Swords of Essex are one team among many who are going to be targeting them in the near future. But Moss and Slater came to the rescue of Drew Galloway a little earlier on, and that's what brought us to where we are with this tag team match. Here he comes, the reigning WCPW heavyweight champion of the world.
And ladies and gentlemen, their tag team partner, he is the undisputed WhatCulture Pro Wrestling Champion, Drew Galloway!
Well, Alex, next week, exclusively on WhatCulture Extra and WCPW Lights Out, Drew Galloway will defend that championship you see him wearing around his waist, one-on-one against Bully Ray. Which one of these two men can psychologically get the upper hand by getting a victory over the other here in Liverpool?
Well, forget the upper hand, Dave Bradshaw. Which man will leave the Liverpool Olympia still in one place? Because Martin Kirby, as the GM, as incredible a job as he's done so far, I mean, we'll get that tag team match from earlier, miss, but him commissioning this six-man tag is guaranteed to be ultimate war, and I don't even know if a 100-year-old historic building like the Liverpool Olympia can contain it.
Drew Galloway, very proud to be the WhatCulture Pro Wrestling Champion. As far as he's concerned, he is just getting started on what he hopes will be a lengthy title reign. But not if Bully Ray has anything to say about it next week. And you're right, this isn't just psychological. You could do some real damage to your opponent ahead of that match. If you're Bully Ray or Drew Galloway, you've got to be thinking about what you can do to gain any kind of advantage ahead of that showdown.
And think about some of the amazing new pairings that we're seeing in here. Never seen the Swords of Essex against Moss and Slater before. That's interesting. I mean, I don't know, Johnny Moss and Bully Ray, that's interesting. Drew Galloway and Bully Ray, that's interesting.
Well, that's a wild card on Galloway's team is Liam Slater, who's the least experienced of that team, but has been improving in leaps and bounds and has more than pulled his weight as one half of the tag team champions. So we are getting ready to get underway in this six-man tag team match. We're just waiting to see who is going to start things out, but the crowd are getting under the skin of Paul Robinson. It's a Gilbert chant. So it looks like maybe the world champion Drew Galloway is going to start things out. Referee John Myers is going to have a huge job on his hands to keep this under control.
Do you think that pink and black striped shirt is going to help take him, help them take him more seriously?
Is that actually? It looks like he's just like accidentally washed his referee shirt with a red sock or something.
And look at this, Bully Ray and Drew Galloway. You could sense the animosity between those two earlier, particularly when Drew Galloway was essentially told that he couldn't cut it in the WWE by Bully Ray. I mean, that was a low blow.
Galloway is staring a hole through Bully Ray, perhaps in part because of those comments that Bully made earlier. But we are yet to get underway because none of Bully's team, neither Bully or Robinson or Scotty Wainwright, actually got in the ring. It looks like Robinson's in there now. Referee calls for the bell, and this may be something of a mismatch.
And look at that! Oh God, he comes up to the nipple of the champion. But be careful, because Paul Robinson might try and bite that off. Oh, look at that! He's fearless, Dave.
Woo! A man against a child. It's ridiculous. Galloway.
Oh no!
Picking up Robinson like a ragdoll, tossing him into the air.
Goodness me.
Oh, you know when you're at school and they say, what do you want to be? And you say an astronaut, and then your parents say, that's never going to happen. Paul Robinson just came pretty close.
Well, Robinson immediately requesting the tag from one or other of his partners.
You should request a coffin.
Galloway, I think, wants Bully Ray. And it looks like he's not going to get him, at least not yet, because Scotty Wainwright, the other half of the Swords of Essex, is the man who eventually comes in for Robinson.
Bully Ray is making him wait. It's a smart strategy, but maybe not so for Scotty Wainwright. He just ate a boot.
Galloway is making short work of the Swords of Essex.
You know when people say the big boot? Well, when Galloway gives you a big boot, it's a really big boot. Oh, well.
That was a pretty big suplex as well.
He should open up a flying school, Drew Galloway.
Well, you know what? I think Wainwright might be done as well. And now, having ploughed through the Swords of Essex, there's not really much choice, Bully.
And there are few men, if any, in professional wrestling that will make Bully Ray back down. But Drew Galloway, from where I'm standing, just did. And notice I said we're from where I'm standing, Dave, because it's been everyone's standing here. I'm having to stand to get a seat. If that made sense.
No, it didn't make any sense. We are on our feet. Lots of the Liverpool Olympia are on their feet, and most of them are chanting obscenities at Bully Ray, who is refusing to get in the ring with the world champion.
Bully Ray's telling this referee, make them shut up. Good luck with that.
But I don't know what he wants.
What's he going to do? Give the audience a public warning?
Why doesn't he stop whining, stop complaining, and actually get in there? Oh, he's leaving. What a ridiculous tantrum from Bully Ray.
We'll have no balloons left at this rate.
Yeah, you can pop every balloon in the place, but it won't change the fact that you won't get in the ring with Drew Galloway. Bully Ray is still umming and ahhing, it seems, about whether he's even going to get back in here. And finally, he's back on the apron at least. Is that as far as he's going to get?
Mind games, Dave Bradshaw, mind games.
Mind games.
It is. I mean, you don't spend that long in the wrestling industry and not learn a few tricks of the trade. And mind games, psychological warfare, Dave, is what it's all about. And look at those three men right now. They are frustrated. They want to get in. And Bully Ray, Bully Ray is playing them like a fiddle.
I didn't know when Bully Ray had employed you as his spin doctor.
I'm not. I'm just.
You're trying to spin cowardice as strategy.
I used to like the spin doctors in the 90s. They were good.
What?
They were a band.
The saw doctors.
No, the spin doctors.
It's not a thing.
Google it.
Look, I'm in the middle of a broadcast. So Slater is in there now. And finally, now it's not Galloway, Bully Ray is prepared to get in the ring. Liam Slater is being taken apart here by the former multiple time, 10-time I think it is, that he was WWE Tag Team Champion.
And look at this, Liam Slater. I mean, normally he's used to standing under the learning tree with his tag team partner Johnny Moss, but this is a whole different tree. Look at that. Oh, because
hooking him like a fish.
Standing under the dental tree.
The what?
The dental tree.
What's a dental tree?
Well, it's like a learning tree for dentists, you idiot. He was pulling his gums out. What do you think? Are you watching what I'm watching, or are you Googling? Spin Doctors. Spin Doctors. Check it out. They did a song called Two Princes.
Were you in that band or something? What?
Two Princes. You know that song?
You do have some obscure tastes. Anyway, well, this could be interesting. Now, Bully, you're going to stay in now. Here's a man who can match you pound for pound, muscle for muscle. Johnny Moss. The referee is being beckoned by Bully Ray.
And what strategy will Bully Ray employ here? I mean, this is interesting.
It's delay after whine after argument. It's pathetic, is what it is. Just say it, call it like it is. It's pathetic.
It's not pathetic. I mean, who has done more in professional wrestling than Bully Ray? Very few people.
Who has done less in this match? Bully Ray, all he's done is complained. He managed to beat up on Liam Slater for a couple of minutes, and as soon as Moss gets in there, he tries to leave.
Whoa.
Well, that's not going to work.
Wow. That's like chopping a boulder.
Johnny Moss, all that's done is enrage the Cumbrian Man Mountain. Bully will go for a chop of his own.
Ugh.
A second time.
God, Moss is
from Bully Ray.
His head's going to explode.
Chop after chop after chop from Johnny Moss.
Oh.
But he gets his head nearly taken off by Bully Ray. Oh, Bully Ray spitting in the face of Galloway. What is his problem?
Dave, psychological warfare. When you are angry, when you are flustered, you make mistakes, Dave. I told you, and you questioned me, you questioned my logic, but there's no questioning that on your screen right now. It worked, didn't it?
Well,
Come on.
Yeah, the distraction, at least temporarily, has given Scotty Wainwright the advantage.
Say I was right.
Well, time will tell, won't it?
Well, it's told now. Look at this. The champion's down.
Well, only because the referee's not doing his job. Turn around, referee, for goodness sake.
Oh. I'm here as a former British heavyweight wrestling champion to give expert commentary on what it's like to be in the ring, and the only exercise you ever get is running your mouth and jumping to conclusions.
You're a former British heavyweight champion, are you? You never mentioned that.
I haven't mentioned it in this broadcast. I'm mentioning it now because you're not listening. I told you what Bully Ray was doing. He did it. It worked. Done. Say I was right.
Well, we'll see, won't we? We'll see if it worked. I'll tell you what, though, there won't be anywhere to run, any other people to rely on when he ends up one-on-one in the ring against Galloway. Next week at Lights Out, exclusively on WhatCulture Extra. Wainwright has been tagged back in. Snapmare takedown from Wainwright on Galloway. Drops a knee across the windpipe, does Wainwright, but only gets a quick 2 count there and into a side headlock. He's just trying to wear down the world champion.
And as much as Wainwright is one of the lesser experienced men in this match, a knee drop to the windpipe and then that headlock, almost borderline sleeper hold there. There's a strategy. They're into a grovet. He's just working on cutting off the oxygen and the flow of blood to the brain of Drew Galloway.
Bully Ray.
He's a bully.
He is a bully, and he just struck Galloway right in the lower back. Yet Galloway is not that not that long ago that he returned back from an injury.
2 broken vertebrae. Say it like it is, it's a broken neck.
It wasn't. It's really remarkable he was able to make it back at all, let alone to become the WCPW World Champion in a steel cage on his return match. His opponents that night, by the way, were Joe Hendry and Joseph Connors, who are going to be up next. Our main event is a no-holds-barred match between two former tag team partners.
The match we never thought we'd see again. I was saying at the start of the broadcast, Joe Hendry is... Oh, God, Drew Galloway's hands is like it looks like a shovel compared to the chest of Paul Robinson. Anyway, as I was saying, Joe Hendry, you could tell he was frustrated. He thought he'd never get to finish that war with Joseph Connors. None of us thought we'd see it, and it's going to happen before the end of KirbyMania.
Moss is in now. Moss is going to take down both of the Swords of Essex. He'll pick up Robinson. This could be interesting. Oh, Robinson, not for the first time, flying through the air.
He should get frequent flyer mileage. Oh, and Wainwright.
Another overhead belly to belly from Johnny Moss. Here comes his tag partner, Liam Slater. Slater, high cross body on Wainwright.
Double high cross body there. Took both men down.
And Slater is up on the top rope. But Bully Ray crotching Slater. And Bully with a cheap shot. Sends Slater crumpling to the ringside area. Robinson like a vulture.
And if you're going to isolate one member of the tag team led by the champion, then Liam Slater, unfortunately for Slater, is the man that you should pick. Look at this.
Bully is just taking his time here with Slater. He thinks he's found the weak link in that team. And it's certainly true that Slater could be in significant trouble after falling off that top rope a minute ago. Bully Ray is enjoying the hatred that is emanating from this crowd in Liverpool.
He's just reminding people he's a real American. He'll fight for the rights of every man.
The elbow drop from Bully Ray. Goes for the cover, didn't hook the leg, and Slater was able to kick out. Slater got to try and find a way to tag in either Moss or Galloway. That is easier said than done when Bully Ray is burying his knee into your spine.
And look at this slick team in there by these guys. Honestly, cutting that ring in half.
Wainwright and Robinson have been teaming together for a very long time. Obviously, Bully Ray, a very accomplished tag team wrestler as well. Drops Slater's head on his knee as Wainwright. And a high leg lariat, goes for the cover and only gets two. Wainwright is going to pick up Slater, and he's taunting the opposition corner before bringing Slater quite wisely back into his own corner, as far away from his partners as possible.
And here comes the pit bull of this team, Paul Robinson. This guy's like a rabid little animal. Look at that, fingers up the nose. Oh.
When animals are rabid, that's disgusting. I was going to say, when animals are rabid, don't you put them down? Maybe someone should do that to Paul Robinson.
Should rename this to Boogermania.
Robinson is continuing this assault on Slater, which has lasted for several minutes now. Bully Ray is going to tag himself in. Again, Bully Ray very confident to come in when he feels like his opponents can't fight back, isn't he? Like a typical bully.
Oh, look, and the nose of Liam Slater's been bust open there. Blood down his face, Dave.
Slater still at the taste of his own blood. I think that gave him a surge of adrenaline. That dropkick takes down Bully Ray. This could be the opportunity that Slater needs to make that all-important tag. Bully is headed to his corner. Slater to his. Here comes Galloway. Here comes Wainwright.
The
Galloway
champ
with the
is
high
in.
boot.
The champ is in, Dave. And the champ is angry. Look at this. Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness.
He's dead.
He almost put Robinson through the ring.
At this rate, Wainwright will be called the Sword of Essex.
Galloway.
Because there'll be only one of them.
Yeah, I get it.
Cool.
Galloway with the forearm again and again and again to Scotty Wainwright. Wainwright with a rake to the eyes is the only way he could stop that onslaught from the champion. Reversal of the Irish whip from Galloway. A blind tag from Bully Ray. I don't think Galloway saw it, but now he sees him. And finally, Galloway is going to unload on Bully Ray, the man he's going to face for the WCPW World title next week.
Galloway over onto the top. What's he got in mind? The big Scot is high in the air here at the Liverpool Olympia.
Big clothesline from Galloway. Takes down Bully Ray. And Bully Ray is struggling to find his feet here. He's going to go for that future shot DDT attempt by Galloway. Galloway! Oh. Boot to the jaw of Bully Ray, who may be unconscious. This could do it, but Wainwright makes the save.
And give credit to Scotty Wainwright and just the Swords of Essex. They have been there on point every time Bully Ray has needed them. But, oh, gosh. It's like a crash test dummy in this, Paul Robinson.
Robinson goes face first into the canvas, and this is trouble for Wainwright. Turned inside out with that German suplex.
I bet Wainwright never knew he could do a moonsault.
Well, Moss has been...
Oh, he's going for the ear.
Oh, God.
Smart.
Backcracker.
Smart tag team in there.
The only way to stop Moss. Robinson biting the ear and Wainwright surprising him with that backcracker. And now you see... Oh, hang on. Bully Ray, I think. What was he doing there? Get that chain.
Oh, Slater's back in. He's literally like the one man still standing.
He might not be standing for long because Robinson sends him to the ropes. Slater, it's a drop kick, and he got Wainwright as well. Moss has got both of the Swords of Essex. No way! Oh my God!
Oh. My Lord!
Is there anyone who can match the power of Johnny Moss? That is unreal.
And now the WCPW Tag Team Champions doing what they do best, Dave. Double teaming and decimating their opponents. And we know what's coming here. It's the move that helped them win the WCPW Tag Team titles. Headbutt off the shoulders. Blood in his face, in his mouth and his nose. And Liam Slater still here. Taking out the sword. Oh,
Wainwright moved. Wainwright moved. And Slater landed hard. There's the chain. Oh, I told you he had the chain.
Dave, the ref didn't see it.
The cover. No, come on. With one arm.
Wow. The winners of the match, the Swords of Essex and Bully Ray.
I'm not even sure Paul Robinson had any idea he was pinning Johnny Moss.
I told you, Dave Bradshaw, strategy. From the beginning of this contest, you questioned what I was saying. But it's because Bully Ray knows tag team wrestling like no one else knows tag team wrestling. And right there, you saw that strategy led to Paul Robinson essentially pinning Johnny Moss with one arm. I mean, that should be written on Paul Robinson's tombstone. What a victory.
Well, Paul Robinson's tombstone nearly had to be made tonight the way he was thrown around the ring, but in the end he somehow ends up on the winning team, as does that man, Bully Ray, who now marches on to WCPW Lights Out, where it may be lights out for Drew Galloway's reign as WCPW Heavyweight Champion of the World. Big win for Bully Ray and the Swords of Essex here in the Liverpool Olympia. But Slater is a mess. Great effort from Drew Galloway and from our tag team champions Moss and Slater. But you've got to think we're on course to win this until Bully Ray brought that chain into play. All that's done is made all three of these men even more angry.
And you know what this means, Dave? There is no question now. Drew Galloway, Bully Ray is just around the corner for the title.
Anyway, let's shift gears here as these three make their way to the back. It is time now for our main event, a no-holds-barred match between Joe Hendry and Joseph Connors. Connors, who we didn't even know was still working here. He's not even under contract, but he's going to have a fight, and it will be a fight with Joe Hendry That's coming up next. Our main event here on, I'll say it again, KirbyMania.
Say it! And Dave, can you feel it in the air? It's the match we thought we'd never see again in a WCPW ring, but this time it's no holds barred.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, it is a singles match set for one fall. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. This is no holds barred. Coming to the ring at this time, hailing from Nottinghamshire and winning tonight at 218 pounds. This is Joseph Connors.
Well, Joseph Connors, to say he's unstable is an understatement, so volatile. I don't think he even knows what he's going to do. He said earlier today that, or tonight I should say, that no one tells him what to do or where to go. I assume he's referring not only to WCPW but to WWE as well. It's well known that he's recently signed with them, but he doesn't seem to care. He's here anyway.
His hatred for Joe Hendry has pushed him to a place, and it's a place where he's willing to risk everything, even that huge contract he's just signed. But let me tell you, Dave, that hate is reciprocal as far as Joe Hendry's concerned.
He can wrestle, he can sing. Joe Hendry makes things better for WhatCulture Pro Wrestling.
I hope you're ready for a war, Dave.
Connors is lying in wait for the local hero.
His opponent hails from Edinburgh, Scotland, and weighs in at 200.
We're underway already. Hendry and Connors, that hatred boiling over. Connors is pounding on Hendry again and again and again. They're on the stage here. And this is a wild start to this no-holds-barred match.
A match we never thought we'd see at the start of KirbyMania.
It's been a night of surprises in so many ways. Again, thank you for being with us live on YouTube or however you're watching us. Hendry gets dropped sternum first across the crowd barrier. This one is so deeply personal. These two, of course, were a tag team for a short while. Hendry with that, oh my God, big suplex on the outside.
Did you feel the floor shake in the historic Liverpool Olympia?
How could you not? It was, vibrations may have been felt as far away as Manchester. The hatred between these two, as I say, they were briefly a tag team. Hendry, the more dominant personality, I suppose you would say, until Connors stabbed his partner in the back to win the WCPW World title.
Wiping out our crew here at ringside. Oh, God, well, literally.
Connors, let's not forget, was the man who was nearly responsible for ending the career of our current world champion, Drew Galloway.
And then gloating about it. He nearly broke, well, he did break Drew Galloway's, wasn't nearly about it. He broke Drew Galloway's neck and then gloated about it. Said he was proud that he'd done it.
Yeah, well, he got his karma for that, didn't he? Because that gloating was part of what fueled Galloway to come back so quickly. Here comes Hendry. The boot sends Connors to the ground. And that anger, that rage from Galloway eventually cost Connors the world title. This one yet to make it to the ring.
This one might end up in the streets of Liverpool.
Big chop from Hendry. Responds in kind. Does Connor again. Second time. And Connors depositing Hendry in that barrier.
Connors is like a man possessed. We just saw a change come over Connors the moment that he turned on Joe Hendry and then took the WCPW title. But unfortunately, he put so much of himself, so much of his soul into being the champion that by losing that, it took him to an even darker place, a place that has made him risk everything he's worked for in getting signed to the WWE, I've said it, to come back here on KirbyMania and to try and end Joe Hendry. I mean, that is hatred going to a whole new level. I've never known anything like it. And I don't like you very much, but I mean, that's a whole nother level.
What's that got to do with anything?
I'm just trying to give you, levels of hatred.
Oh, now we're on the way. Finally, the bell rings. We've got
somewhat arbitrary.
Yeah, referee's job really here is literally to count to 3 already to the submission. There is no disqualification, obviously, no count out. Connors sent into the corner, backdrop by Hendry. And Hendry, with a real fury in his eyes, that's been there really since that steel cage match where he felt he should have won the world title. The only reason he didn't was because he went back in to stop Connors doing more damage to Galloway's neck. Moments later, he had to watch on as Galloway won the world title. Here's a superplex from Hendry on Connors. I wonder at this point whether Connors is questioning his own wisdom of coming back here and challenging Hendry tonight.
And what do you think, Connors? I mean, for me, it can't just be about winning. It's got to be another reason for him to come back. And I think I've got a prediction here. It might be to try and end the career of Joe Hendry like he almost did for Drew Galloway. But right now, it looks like it's going to be Connors who runs that risk. Huge superplex.
Superplex. You're watching Joe Hendry against Joseph Connors. And the smart money is that this is the last time you will ever see these two in the ring together. Again to the top. This would be a third time.
Oh, Connors was trying to block it there. And Hendry trying to change the direction again.
It would be remarkable, frankly, if Connors even knew where he was after this onslaught from Hendry. Hendry will once more go for the superplex. And he nails it.
And look at the pain etched on the face of the former champion. Joseph Connors came back here for a reason, and right now the look on Hendry's face tells you that reason may not be panning out the way Connors had hoped.
That's the first smile I've seen on Joe Hendry's face for at least 2 months. It's a sadistic smile because it's a result of the pain he is managing to inflict on his arch nemesis.
Will it be a third in a row? Connors fighting with all he has, but look at Hendry fighting him right back.
Hendry's pushed away by Connors. Connors will fly through the air, and he got caught. He got caught. Could be the freak of nature. The freak of nature. No, he lands on his feet. There's Connors.
Oh, straight to the eyes there by Joe Connors. Swing there, and oh, look at that. Sit down powerbomb.
Trying to end it here is Connors. Gets 2. That left shoulder goes up from Hendry. Having been in control of this for a long time, Hendry, Connors has found a way back in. That psychotic look on the face of Joseph Connors.
I called him British wrestling's biggest sociopath, and it's not changed.
Connors just picking him up and then clotheslining him down again and again and again.
And each time the head of the local hero is bouncing off of that canvas like a rubber ball. And remember, underneath that canvas, Dave, it's just wood and steel. The human cranium is not meant to bounce off of that.
Yeah, the brain rattling against the sides of the skull of Joe Hendry.
Hendry trying to shake it off, but he can't shake that off because Connors straight in with the point of the elbow into the jaw of the local hero. And a second.
Hendry will fly in now a third time. He's just absolutely relentless. You call Paul Robinson a pit bull. There's some pit bull-like tendencies in the way Connors just never lets go. It's true of his psychological issues as well. He holds a grudge to a psychotic degree. Does Joseph Connors, and this is getting uncomfortable.
It's a bit like me with a joke.
Well, yeah. You have elements of psychosis to you as well, but
what, the luchador?
No. Anyway, Connors is going in again and again, and Hendry is. Look at Hendry. Hendry may be about to pass out. Referee may need to step in here and stop this.
He's not on Dream Street. He's on Concussion Street. Oh, and he comes back. Wow, where did that come from? And look at Hendry just shook it off.
It's got to be instinct alone. Instinct alone Oh my! Drops Connors, face first, to beat his arch nemesis. No. You know, I said this may well be the last time we ever see these two in the same ring together. Given the history, given that personal animosity between them, how much would it mean to either one of these men to get that final victory?
Well, you can see how much it means, because right now, what are we, like 5-10 minutes in, and these two have given so much of their body to hurt the other opponent that they're struggling to get to their feet. Look at this, they've literally beaten each other to an unconscious pulp.
And they are head to head, eyeball to eyeball, as they finally get back to their feet. Connors and Hendry, one-on-one, mano-a-mano, here in the Liverpool Olympia.
And if you've been following WCPW from the beginning, the story, the epic saga between Connors and Hendry was one of the first that was, brought to us here in WhatCulture Pro Wrestling, and what a fitting way for it to end right here at KirbyMania. Huge clothesline. And I say end because, like you said, Dave, this is possibly, in fact not possibly, probably the last time we'll ever see these two in a ring again.
A final chapter perhaps. Hendry hits that neck breaker on Connors. Hendry trying to make for a DDT. Connors takes him down. Connors will roll through. He's going to try and surprise him with the pin maybe. Tried to tie him up, but Hendry found a way out. Hendry finally hits that DDT. Does he have the energy to go for the cover? Yes, he does. He hooks the leg as well, and Connors just about gets out.
And that was interesting there. Hendry hit that DDT, and his body has said, that's it, stay down. But his mind, you could see him dig in deep just for enough for that cover.
Hendry battling exhaustion, both physical and mental. Does he have enough left in the tank to put away the man who has tormented him, Joseph Connors?
It will be the man with the most iron of wills that wins this one.
Connors on the apron. And Connors DDT.
He nearly tripped on that rope, but he followed it through, held on, he's got him.
He only got two though, only two. Got both of these guys completely exhausted.
And look at Connors drooling at the mouth, Dave, at the prospect, the thought of inflicting more punishment and more pain on his most arch rival. I mean, the Batman had Joker, Superman had Lex Luthor, and Joseph Connors has Joe Hendry.
Oh, he's going to go for a freak of nature. He's going to go for Hendry's own move. Imagine if he beat him with that. Hendry found a way out. Connors, he was going to go for a foot stomp. Hendry grabs the leg. And Hendry, ankle lock by Hendry.
The move he learned from Kurt Angle. And he's got it, centre of the ring.
Hendry had that career-defining match against Kurt Angle, and now he's caught him. Freak of nature.
He's got it, Dave.
To beat Connors. Surely. No.
Wow.
My goodness.
And even though this is a no-holds-barred match, these two, almost as just, the ultimate expression of their hatred. They are trying to keep each other within the confines of the ring to find out once and for all who is the better professional wrestler. And right now, Dave, I can't tell you who it is.
Hendry trying to hide the frustration, but he's got to be annoyed and even worried, I guess, at the fact that the freak of nature was not enough. Or maybe he's going to go for the righteous kill.
No way.
The righteous kill. Connor's finishing move.
The move
nearly put Galloway on the shelf.
Broke the neck of the WCPW champion, and that's why Connors is fighting out with all he's got.
Instead, Connors puts Hendry on his shoulders. Big drop kick from Hendry. And Hendry is going to charge at Connors, but this time Connors hits the foot stomp. Connors finds a way up to the top rope. He's going to try and put an end to this once and for all. This rivalry with Joe Hendry that has ripped apart their former friendship. And Hendry is... Oh, no, hang on a minute. He's not going to.
No way.
He's trying for the freak of nature. And he gets it. Oh, my God.
That's got to be all, Dave. If he can reach for that. But Hendry is too far and Connors is rolled out the ring.
I don't know if that was strategy or happenstance for Connors, but in either case, it's good news for him. I say good news. How can it be good news when you've just been freak of natured off the top rope?
Physically, the damage was done to Joseph Connors, but mentally, more damage may have been done to Joe Hendry because he's just hit the heavy artillery, the biggest thing he could do, the freak of nature off the top rope, and he wasn't able to score a pin because Connors rolled out. Oh, there we go.
And now he's got a chair. Remember, this is no holds barred, no disqualification, and Connors is going to try and. If a normal move won't do it, maybe it's time to bring in some toys. And that's what Connors is doing here. Big steel chair shot across the back.
We knew it was no holds barred by name, and now it is no holds barred by nature. These guys kept it as much within the rules as you can, and now it's just broken down.
Oh, Hendry again into the ankle lock. And this time he's dragged him. He's dragged him into the middle of the ring. He will snap that ankle off if Joseph Connors does not tap out here in Liverpool.
Out of nowhere.
Connors desperately struggling to find a way out. And he taps. Joseph Connors taps to Joe Hendry, and the local hero
Ladies and
venges his
gentlemen,
nemesis.
the winner of the No Holds Barred match as a result of a submission, the local hero, Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry has finally slayed the demon that has been Joseph Connors.
Unbelievable, Dave Bradshaw.
He has been a blight on Hendry's career for the past few months, has Joseph Connors. But tonight in Liverpool, and what may be the last time these two ever go one-on-one, Joe Hendry is victorious against Joseph Connors. A huge night here in Liverpool, but the local hero ends up victorious. For Alex Shane, this is Dave Bradshaw saying good night from KirbyMania.